started. But he's obviously moved from Vikings, from the Arizona Cardinals to the Minnesota Vikings. Now he's making a play with the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's a little bit of conversation, AJ, I don't know if you've seen, about him maybe wearing the number 7, like he did in Minnesota. Yeah, sure. And then Steelers fans, I think, quickly told him 7 ain't up for sale now. Especially around here. Tyler, I know you had some thoughts and you were happy that Patrick Peterson acknowledged the situation and is moving forward.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster ride yesterday. Everyone was happy, everyone was not happy. And then it came out when he was talking to Brian McFadden, who was the Steelers reporter on their podcast. Everything, all things covered, I believe it's called. He said, yeah,
Dang, go ahead. Don't know how to tell you. Man was walking a collapse. Just 348 days ago.
Just tell her
do it. I know that. Yeah, I don't think he can. I don't know. I don't think he'll ever. There's like a TV. Somebody was pitching for the number 0 to be allowed anywhere. I think Detroit Lions were they're only pitching it for preseason.
Is he where?
Right now, is the Eagles pitching that? That they would like to tell me about when it is available. I'd like to know who on that team is. Or Sirianni said, Sirianni. I'm pitching balls. Yeah, maybe easier to put it up number 0, but I do like that the rules changes are being pitched later. The Detroit Lions will change everything about the review system. There's a bag that has been handed out. Ari Murdoch is reporting that Jaguar safety and special teamer Andrew Wingard. This is Joe Dirt. Yeah, this is the guy, and this dude's a draw. Single-handedly beat Phillip Rivers in Indianapolis Colts. Let's go back to the tweet. He's re-signing a 3-year, $9.6 million deal with potential to earn up to $13.8 million. Deal makes him the highest paid special teamer in the league. Deal negotiated by He taking back. Congratulations on your third. Special team guy. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, that's a lot of money. And not an easy position. A lot of good is bad. A lot of good is on the special team. I'm so much respect. Even though there isn't legal legislation, there's still high-speed, massive collisions, and there's certain bodies and people that do those ones. So, like, you know how they'll draft like a specific type of person for something? You need a certain type of human to play, like a 5 and a 4 kickoff. Back in the day, used to have to deal with the fucking religious. You still have to deal with blind sides, other things happening, and they're going directly to the ball. Yes. He was a legend. Yeah, he was the person that they were running into. So that's the human. And that rolling ball is your running at full speed too. There's no setup. So it's like the special teamers have to really battle and they go through, and it's an absurd job. But they pay off. Hey, you get some good special teamers, you can win games. Yeah. That matter.
Absolutely.
Games that matter.
When the special team battle, you win the game. If you don't have the turnovers, 9 times out of 10, if you win the possession of the game,
field position.
Yep, and win special team, pretty much win the game unless you got turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers can kind of just nullify everything. That's why whenever you have 4 of them in the first quarter, and you're down 27-0.
That's horrific news.
Come back 5 minutes.
It's all true.
How about when that happens? I would like to see the stats of that game. What history tells us, what the amount of turnovers,
I swear to
when
God.
they happen, how they happen.
Yesterday,
Do they score off of those turnovers? Like what the record is? They got to be one of the only
somebody
ones
yelled
in
Chrissy
history
Dahmer at me.
that accomplished what they accomplished this past.
I don't even.
Did anyone make a ton of money live betting that game?
Anymore. I'm not even
I assume
anyone.
there's some.
I lost classes.
Florida doesn't have legal. Does Florida have legal? No.
I'm sorry who I let down.
All right.
So
Grace just made a homemade cake.
Who would be live?
Thank you, Gracie. What?
Calling game long. playoff.
Anyone
Yeah,
that
Saturday night game.
someone taking a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like gamblers. I think people that are like just going to the gas station and can't leave without buying 10 scratchers.
Yeah.
Like those people, maybe.
It's a great anytime touch.
Bruce probably wouldn't be shocked if Bruce did.
Speaking of anytime touchdown scores, Austin Ekeler has been granted
What's up, guys?
the permission to basically go seek a trade with another team. Chargers granted permission to running back Austin Ekeler today to seek a trade after the two sides failed to meet progress for a new contract per his agent Cameron Weiss. Now, if you do remember here, he only has 1 year left on his contract. It's like $6.75 million or something like that. We all assumed they'd be able to get a deal done beforehand. They did not. Then it was alleged that Austin Ekeler had requested a trade so that some other team would pay him. Now that's happening. All he does is score touchdowns, this guy, Pack. Literally, Austin Ekeler is an anytime touchdown scoring machine. 19, I think, on the year. And he's a great pass-protecting running back as well. This kind of goes to your point that running backs aren't really getting much this year. What do you think happens with Austin Ekeler?
I like Austin, but this is a shitty time to be a running back. $10 million is
The tag.
the tag.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting that right now. Like, you got to be a hell of. You got Josh Jacobs, hell of a back, tag. Barkley, tag. If you go down the list, who else right there? They trying to get rid of the boy in Tennessee right now. Nobody really want to pay the back right now.
There's a lot of big name running backs on the free agency, and not one has gone off.
No, and one of them is Miles Sanders. Like,
Yeah.
like the Eagles, especially with Harry Roseman, is probably checking with the Chargers. Like, hey, we'll take him for 1 year mercenary and then let him go.
And that's AFC, NFC,
Exactly.
you know, so it's it's something that you can sell your Chargers fan base that you weren't able to come to a deal. We didn't want to see them until we got to the Super Bowl. You know, do that whole type of thing if you want to get out there. How do you feel about it, AJ? Because all year it was literally a touchdown train. This guy, I don't know how you want that out of the building.
Yeah, Eckler's he's unique in how many touchdowns. I feel like he continues to score. Also, his durability. Like I think we said yesterday, he's played the last 2 seasons, hasn't missed a game, especially with how physical this dude is. But I mean, is there any outside of who? Zeke and Derrick Henry? Does anyone have big monster contracts at the running back position?
No, and Dalvin Cook was getting shopped there for a second, right? Because he's making like 8 or 9 or something.
They're going to commit past like 2 years to running backs. I feel like.
Yeah.
If Dalvin was potentially available, he's a dog.
And that is allegedly a rumor on the internet by some of the fake accounts that, you know, maybe the running back market is slow because everyone's checking in on Dalvin and they're trying to get him first. But another guy who signed a deal and then got cut immediately, Leonard Fournette, he got 3 years, 39, and then right 1 year into that contract cut.
What's his? Is he up right now?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
I've heard he's.
He's a dog
Not
when
a
he's
great
in
comment.
shape. Like
Okay, so say what you just said again.
when he's in shape.
So I heard he's a
Yeah.
fucking massive dude.
Oh yeah, he's a big guy when he's not in shape. Like
No, I wasn't saying that. That was all you. That was
no,
not me.
that was me.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was all me. But I said it.
But I heard people though, whenever you see him, you're like, this is a massive fucking human being. And it does feel like there are some times where he's better than whenever he isn't. But if he's motivated, he's on it. Playoff Lenny, that Lombo Lenny run,
Straight down.
they rode him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was the reason why they won that Super Bowl for a bit, and then it kind of all changed. But Leonard's up, so Austin Eckler's now available.
Miles Sanders is available. He's a free agent.
Here we go. Let's go through a couple more deals.
Are any of them going to get more than a 2 year deal?
No.
Some will get 1 year deals. Won't they? 1 year like incentive laden deals. It sounds.
That's every deal right now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting just like a 5-year deal, 4-year deal, but it's actually a 2-year deal with money, and everybody's able to get out on the other side of it.
Yeah, that's why it's interesting to see what the Colts are going to do with Jonathan Taylor. He's really the next guy up, and he doesn't have a quicker option.
Last year was not good.
Besides the guys who got big contracts, and they trying to shop them, the best thing for a running back right now is get franchise.
Guaranteed money, $10 million,
That's the highest paid right now.
Oh,
That's going to be the highest paid.
and you're going to be a free agent next year.
yeah. Chubb was the other guy who got an extension.
Yep.
Well, Chubb deserved it, man.
Chubb is unbelievable.
Yeah.
That fucking offensive line they have over there. They got 4 fucking Pro Bowlers over there.
I don't know your line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also with Chubb running is incredible. Like, how come we never think of that? Why do we never think of Chubb, man?
There's a lot of storylines with Browns.
Well, they like to give him like 6 carries a game sometimes.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Well, they-
storylines.
they went-
You're right. You're 100%.
They went from being like, hey, that's all we want to do is run, and then they spent, $800 million on Deshaun Watson. It's like, now we're going to pass 50 times a game now. Sorry, Marty.
That's why Steelers fans, whenever they see the Browns do anything, they just go, "Oh, that's Browns."
Go fucking look.
Oh! Browns might have turned it around. Who knows? knows? Mike Garafolo is reporting that the Steelers have agreed to terms with guard Nate Herbig on a 2-year deal worth $8 million with $4 million guaranteed. Source says Pittsburgh assistant general manager Andy Weidel was in Philly with Herbig and was with the Eagles and believes in him as a starter. All right, Weidel coming through.
Hell yeah, it's got to get
$4 million. Is this the guy that we seen on? Was he on In the Trenches and all that? Is that where you? Because I bet the Eagles were on In the Trenches a lot.
He was in the Jets last year.
Is he dog with the Jets?
I believe started 11.
Did we see him on In the Trenches at all?
I don't know if the Jets were on that.
Or early with Brees, right?
Yeah. That was
Call it me. I'll see what this guy is.
I mean, he's a big dude.
Well, since you're or do you know his actual name? We are asking something that's 6'5". I don't know his name.
6'4".
Yeah, 6'4", then that's like big. Joining us now is the In the Trenches host, currently NFL specialized coach for the offseason. Ladies and gentlemen, Super Bowl champion coach and offensive lineman coach. Thank you. Hey, Kush, Herbig, this guy's a dog. Everybody can sign the deal.
He's a fucking monster, isn't he?
6'4", 334, we just learned. What else do you know about him?
394, you think that's pretty good running?
Okay, all right. He's a big guy. You like him. You're a big fan of this guy.
So, yeah, heavy-handed. I like the way he plays. Not as big of a lateral mover right in today's game, but again, cyclical, going the other way, guys, coming back, starting to go back to the matching, starting to go back to the This is a Steelers lineman of old. This is a Chris Chilwell, a Willie Colon, that battle, right?
Shoot, I see Dumb 6 to midnight.
Well, last year, the other side of the
Plus a dollar.
big line, Josh is a big one, too.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's back here. Go. That's all. Go. That's it. 23 level going downhill.
Hell yeah. What are you doing, man? Training your ship going? It looks like you're outside taking a break. Oh! Let's go, Hedgie!
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We got to go. He's late now.
Hey, can you take us in there so we can motivate a little bit here? Or a little motivation speech?
Yeah. Hey, the boys want to motivate. Hey, we got another crap.
Oh, hey, listen to me, coach. Another crap. Hey, baby, hey, here you go. Get it on field, hands up. Get it on field. Let's go. Hey, baby, hands in.
They go to center now, ball, keep working.
Yeah.
They are. Get it go.
Hey, Shaq traded. That's big.
Jack traded big. Well, no, definitely.
That's good for any team, but is that good for the Bucs O-line? Why do you think they did this?
I think they just want to go younger, right? Like, I think Jensen goes back in center, and both guards will throw in the late left, play a lot left, third guard. You get a good ball, they like what they got going.
All right, well, I think there's a lot of weight on your ship. Nate Herbig is my type of guy. Ranked slowest 40 in 2009. Combine. 6'4", 374.
And we talked about it. We talked about it. Get rid of the fucking Joe when they come. I don't think you sit over.
Nobody cares about Herbig. It's 40. Tony, that's the last question for you.
I know we talked about it. Denver said you're signing to. You like that? You want to make a move. You want to make a move. You know, I think, yeah, quickly, but just like it's good. I mean, you realize that we might come out for that. He loves the run game. He loves, I mean, some of the formations he goes, I mean, he puts 10 guys across the line. And even having Taysom Hill, he's the only guy in the backfield. We got 10 guys blocking. he loves Hammer, and really follows suit with that. He's gonna address that whole line. He's gonna get, big guards in there. He's gonna get a good center in there to score, and they are gonna be Hammer that runs out of party.
All right, we appreciate you, brother. Sorry for taking you away from your day job out there. Tell Hank Jan was in there. How much was that? What are we doing? This is just recommended. What is it?
I'm perfect to use car ratio. Part the rev starts to lower. You remember Mark with all the high revs up to the car? Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. We're doing like 8, 10, 12 right now. We'll get by the end of the month.
Hypertrophy, if I remember, massive muscle. Right? Is that what it is?
Seat jump. Automatic gas. Yeah, seat jump.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, you guys had to do those walking lunges things too.
Hanging on to that fucking it's like at the end, that doesn't look around, they'll start back up. Later, one time it's my home. I can have the weight of the holding me up, cramping everything. That's what Angie's doing right now. Get it back for it, Angie. I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh out of sun. It's like, well, and they okay there. That gym. I never lived in it. It's my first time there. It's like the first time I ever lived in it. This was my bars. And then I became strength and conditioning All-American a couple years later. 365 or something. Love this fucking movie. I'm like, he beats the shit out of everybody that he trains and everybody loves him. He sent me a motivational fuck. A couple years ago or something. And he recorded a motivational speech for me, whatever. And I was listening to it. I was like, oh, I'm still like the fastball. You know, straight that's what I was thinking. It's just
Oh, yeah. And I still talk to the strength coach on Green Bay. Those guys, they're awesome too. Those guys, you see it more than any other coach. We've said that year before, especially in college and in the pro. You see those guys so much every single time.
it feels like their job is dependent on you. So they genuinely care for you. So it feels like
The good ones, absolutely. Yes.
Mark was genuinely caring. And at the end, he got
He's got Blake up now. So,
and play some Michigan. I think he has a couple of them.
well, I know my brother-in-law still goes down to Florida for like 3 weeks every summer and works out.
Smart.
For hockey season.
There ain't no fucking way 35-year-old Pat McAfee can get through.
One of those workouts.
18-year-old me was supposed to be the one going through those workouts.
Sure.
I've thought about working out with him a couple times, like in the off-season. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a place down in Florida. I'm gonna work out with him. And then like 2 weeks beforehand, I'm like, there ain't no shot in There's no way. I need to be broker than broke to go through what you are, but I needed it. Oh, yeah. It's big. You know what it's really? I'm really glad. I like what it's there.
Yeah, that's right.
The time in which I did the
Of course, and then talk to D-Work at the time because I came from the Kansas City program. We fucking have no everything. Yeah, so it's like we had nothing to do with like for us to do anything. So that taught discipline and it helped my body, bro. Like it really like all my little fast twitch muscles start perking out at the right time.
to do these drills. They're just burning out your legs completely.
Minutes straight, 2 minutes.
Just boom, standing. Get your knee up! Oh my god! Like 2 minutes, I'm like my hip flexors are just burning. Like, bro, I don't know, man. Oh my god! Switch, pop, hold on the leg.
How do you want it like that?
Yeah, exactly. That's really. And then you like look to your left, look to your right. It's like okay, everybody's fucking this way. It's not just me, all right? And then that's where you like. You learn a lot about yourself in those moments. Like, you know what I mean? Because you're getting publicly pressured here. Are you either going to tap or you're not? Like that is the important. There it is. He's doing some motivator right there. Somebody's lifting something they don't think they can lift. He's sure. You know, that's what that is. Yes, that is right there. Absolute animal, AJ.
I did a reality show for a minute, I thought.
American Muscle.
Yeah.
He's also curing people that like can't walk.
Oh, I deal with that too.
Paralysis. He's getting people back to walking. Like he's fucking unbelievable. He is. And that's the first person I ever lived. My life is bananas. Just like, oh, you got a guy that's really, give people walking to a person. Whatever fucking walking situation. I just have to fuck. Imagine being 2 inches. That's all Marvel's.
Kind of the reason why.
It's all Marvel's. Hey, don't hold it against me. No, because I'm very appreciative. I got time to put back in the joke.
I think they did it in that shit.
I can imagine. You should have heard what I was saying on the other side. You weren't on my side, but you should have heard the shit I was talking. He's on back now. Who's in there? What? Get over here. Get over here.
What about that conversation right there?
Right here, yeah. What a moment. And then he got the Bo Jackson about to run on the field. Ricky Jean friends word. And then here's me and Terrell Raymond, Sergio Brown, Andrew Jackson is back there, Western Kentucky, Dante Moncrief. That was a hell of a crew. So we had a squad. That was a year we really did some shit. That Andrew Jackson guy right there, I think he's the hardest hitting human I've ever seen.
Really?
Right there in the bottom. He had gold drill up top and bottom. Okay. Once he found out that we could do the middle onside kick, he every play he wanted to do it just strictly so he could torpedo a person right in front. One of the most just like fucking guys I've ever encountered in my entire life. Loved everything about him. Absolutely loved it. I think he got into some shit, I think. But I feel like with what his job was, you're not just going to be like, the most normal human being. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the case. We had some real dogs out there. We were having a good time. Yeah. Got Prince too. Who you like? Look into that. I can't wait to hear it. Holy shit, this one's big. The Giants are finalizing a trade to acquire star tight end Darren Waller from the Raiders. Per sources says the Arrow, Tom Pelissero. Darren Waller's contract has been a conversation with the Raiders, and obviously he's an absolute gold on the football field. He was their only offensive weapon there for like an entire season last year when Devontae Adams come. They weren't able to really mingle with his contract situation looming. A trade we thought was going to take place for an extension. Boom. The Giants now pick up Darren Waller, an absolute superstar weapon at a tight end position. Also a good rapper.
Oh, yeah.
Got an album going to do well in the New York market, I do believe, off the field because of everything he's accomplished and done, and his story is a fantastic one. And now Danny Dimes, Saquon Barkley, and Darren Waller are the offense for Dayball. How do you feel about it, Brucey boy? I saw you come jump up onto the stage there. You have something to say?
Fucking unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute number one for us.
All of
we
us
got
got
Daniel
kicked
Bellinger
down.
too, so really two tight ends that are both, amazing. This is awesome. Can't believe it.
Congratulations to the Giants. You like this move there, Pat?
I love this move. Two tight end. You can run the ball with Barkley, play action, let Jones use his feet. I think this is a great move.
How do you feel about the Raiders saying we'll just trade Darren as opposed to reworking his contract or whatever could have potentially happened behind the scenes?
Yeah, so will the Giants most likely give him a new contract? I would imagine. It usually obviously does happen when they get traded like this. Yeah, the Raiders, for whatever reason, weren't willing to pay him. What it looks like.
Felt like it, right? Outside looking in, that was kind of how we viewed it, and we didn't know how it was going to end up. It's the Kadarius Toney pick from the Giants for Waller, pick number 100.
Wow.
Pick number 100 to get Darren Waller?
That's fucking crazy.
Contract thing then, huh?
Sure.
Gotta be.
If they just paid Jacoby Myers, don't make sense. They probably picked Myers over Waller.
Which makes them, no, Jacoby, okay, does his thing.
Well, him and
Josh McDaniels, he's got Jimmy right. They got Jimmy. They got Devontae. They got another Renfro. They got Jacoby. They got Josh Jacobs.
it's a very deep tight end class.
So maybe they think they'll be able to add one in the draft. They have a pretty good pick. So they say we can move on from Darren Waller. And did it ever seem to work last year with Darren, Devontae?
He did not make it.
But he did get paid last year.
Yeah, there was some deep hopes. So the contract maybe they were
He got 3 year 51. I don't know how much guaranteed. That was in September of 2022.
So is that this GM or previous GM?
That was
It's a crazy thing if that's the case.
That wasn't Gruden.
You fucking sons of bitches.
So it's just a 1 year deal.
Now, we understand that, but this is a weird thing to have the same GM and just being like, oh, did I make this deal? I'm like, Jeffrey doesn't know why they checked in with Jones.
Yeah, well, also to get the also sent Jimmy G that when he likes the kind of like that.
It's an interesting time to be a Raider fan, because you had Aaron over.
Yeah.
Aaron's come back with Devontae. Great stadium. Great stadium. Thanks. Everybody loves it. Raiders have done some good years. Right now, we have the Giants stand up for Daniel Jones. I watched Kyle Schmidt's eyes hit the back of his head right there. After that second sentence, I didn't know that.
No, they were talking about it. They seemed like it. There's no way it can happen. It didn't.
They don't have a job.
How many were going to deal for a year the past year when we just signed it?
None of that makes sense to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this was this GM, and as soon as he signs a deal, he's like, all right, so you can trade this. Why would you waste that one time? Yeah, it's a lot of money. I don't understand. We have to know. We have to find out. He's probably one thing that's good fresh one if he's happy. I think certainly he would have the same.
He's not very.
She plays there.
Fuck.
He's at the
Okay, so now we gotta keep eyes on WNBA. There's some little connection.
Sabrina in New York at the Liberty.
Hey, because there's a couple teams that are like, I think, Phoenix team, I think Phoenix team, and New York team.
New York is awesome. Got like 3 best players.
I think Betty said the same thing. So we're talking about, you know, obviously, husbands and wives working several places above the but there's a chance that this could potentially sway the WNBA. Oh my God! Looks like Aaron's been on ESPN every 6 months. That tells me that Josh Jacobs shit's set.
Let's get that
Is he
turn right.
getting trained?
All I had to fucking do.
All right, let's
Ah.
go the show again professionally. Okay?
Fine.
Good energy. Let's bring some news. Let's really break some shit down, too. And then let's end it all with Batman Gimlin because he's an embarrassing place. There's 72,000 comments. What do you guys think? Okay? Each guy's here's some shit. Alright? Respect. You do the same. We appreciate you allowing us to
Fuck.
We've had some great conversations. You've come to look at this show is terrible. So, we appreciate you.
Can't hear them all.
Well, there's a lot. They're all listed out here. It's like Zach Allen, went to the Broncos. We'll talk about it a little bit. Formerly known as Bobby Hope Regional.
Right here.
See how it says?
Got a man.
Did he? He's playing, man. He made plays for us. In Indianapolis is very deep and interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Because last year, Shaq Leonard was dealing with something like he was the year before that, but he was the captain, but Zaire Franklin was kind of the dog leading the defense, and they were friends, and then Bobby was making plays, and then there's a lot going on in that room. A lot of talent. He gets $22 million guaranteed. Yeah, go do your thing in New York. He's making a lot of plays. Bobby Okereke comes to New York. Aaron Waller comes to New York. What will the Jets answer with? Lazard, allegedly. Randall Cobb, potentially. And what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers? We shall see. Will he join that list and reworking his contract in a new place? Or will he sail off into the Pacific on a yacht, probably, hunting whales, fucking and birthing for the rest of his life and enjoy retirement? We shall see. All that and more on the other side. We can't thank you enough for joining us. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. Take bye. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our humble abode, the Thunderdome. On this one.
Yes. Where'd you go, B? Oh, Denver. Go to Denver. What day is Denver? May 20th. Oh, what day? Like what actual day? Okay. Denver said she is right. From here from the Chiefs. Go to Denver. Who is it? No. Come on. How is it a flat meet? 200 Mobile, Rubens 180. That's dinner is just another 100. The Chiefs win. Also, the vision is very sweet. row, but you listen to people when you hear shit, you know. Well, what I was about to text in the group chat was, I never heard of the 200 thing when I was a kid, but I grew up here in Cotton Pit, not Orange County. But yeah, this lady lives in Orange County, specifically.
Computers have control.
Wow, the NFL is very much alive. Tuesday, March 14, 2023. Hour 3 starts now. You know, I guess we're 45 minutes into hour 3, so I should have expected what just happened there, but that was the worst much moment.
What?
Yeah, that was the worst one.
What?
I didn't feel much of that. AJ, I don't know, you're in Ohio, obviously. You know a little bit different. This is AJ Hawk. Did you feel the monitor for the boys there or no?
A little bit. Can you translate that? What exactly does it mean?
Well, we're not 100% sure. Will Sasser, he was the man that was on Mad TV, and then he took over Vine.
Yeah.
That's where I was introduced to him. He took over Vine, and he amazing. He is absolutely hilarious and super duper lights on him. So he has a rocket presentation, but at the end he says much longer, and I think that is actual like compliment. Truck's trying to have much fun. That's all we're trying to have.
If you don't know that much, I don't think it's you guys.
Bingo. And you probably don't have it. Never get it.
Yeah, well, you did say, well, we're not exactly sure what you want.
Well, we think
There's no definition.
that's the thing about much more too. Is like it's definitely a good thing now for you. Like we keep it around.
Yeah, sticking this out here and shooting that back.
If we can bring a little bit of a quiet mindset to it, much longer. Not a little bit. Hey, not just like, not like Little Shaka. It's like bang, boom, boom. That's what we're doing.
All makes sense now. Thank you.
It's good. It's a compliment. And Hawaii's the fucking greatest place on the planet. So, anyways, actually, it's also very sure. We're gonna have to hear with the this time. This here time. So you're doing some stats and stuff like that. Darren Waller. That was that one watch at the beginning of the show. We talked about how $219 million was spent after this first day of since then. That's a lot. $113 million was spent in Chicago. A lot of money, $120 million was spent in Chicago. A lot of money being spent in the Super Bowl future prediction bets. Did not change at all. From before $200 million being spent, after $200 million being spent, really. So, there's been times in the past when quarterbacks have moved, but obviously it's a massive move. There's been times in the past where quarterback moved, and there's been no move. So you never know who's going to get a change or who's going to get a So the update is that nothing still has to occur. And that's like the expected outcome is what you see. So that's like the expected outcome. And is the actual for this moment in your eyes. The update is that there's still no update, which was expected. Right? Darren Waller changed things. He joined us as a man who's changed us, made us better. Living legend, 14-year NFL vet, Adam Patrick. That man, Darren Waller, big
huge matchup issues too. Darren Waller. Like, who do you put on? Who cover?
Right, you got to. I don't see no linebacker covering him one-on-one. You got to go nickel package, I guess.
So if you go safety or corner on him, he's bigger. You can throw it up. Daniel Jones proved that he has accuracy, right? Remember that dart he threw in the playoff game?
Man, against everything.
Bruce, he was a guy, right? Bruce, he's become an absolute guy here. We're talking about Daniel Jones.
Yeah, for sure. He's super accurate, and then obviously the dual threat action. I mean, it's just, it's just such a huge upgrade.
Can he beat you throwing the ball, Bruce?
Yeah, for sure.
Throwing the ball?
He has. I mean, obviously, we're talking about 24 points a game, not 42.
Are you going to say the same 2 games that we went through the last time?
What happened?
Hello, Bruce.
The 2 games.
Are you there?
Which 2? Which 2? The one where Odell hit the thriller, or the other game?
Bruce! The Odell and thriller was a good play.
Great celebration too. Did you get along with everybody you played against or no?
I don't have a problem.
They have.
I don't have no beef really pretty much with nobody I play against. Now on the field, but I leave my stuff on the field. I don't have
You're just trying to do a little mental work. Yeah. Like, this is just out here.
Now on the field, I don't even talk to my friends normally before the game. Like Pat, you're probably one of the only guys, because you're the kicker that I'm really cool with, that I talk to before the game. No, and I tell guys on my team, stop heavy motherfuckers up, man. Yeah. I know that's your friend. Do that shit on your own time, bro. We out here live warfare right now. I don't got time to be in here while you helping your buddy up, tapping him on his ass. I'm like, hey, man, that was a good run, but I got you. No, we're not doing that in between.
Can't have it.
No, only with the kicker. Like, no, I'll always do my
So
you don't help the other team out there. You up there, but
yeah,
can't do. I know. Still.
That's very new mindset, AJ.
A new mindset?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's very common mindset. Now they're talking about another sport.
You mean now to help your teammates?
No.
Your own teammates.
Just like, I think we're the big tap up here.
Oh, yeah, of course. I tackled Tony Pittman back in Austin when he was on the St. Louis Rams at the time. I remember I tackled him, maybe even a preseason game. I was laying on top of him, and I'm getting up, and he sticks his hand up. I'm like, T-Pitt, I'm not doing it. And he just kind of laughed and
I can't get the fuck.
I
cannot do that. Very different though nowadays. Everybody seemingly gets along with each other. I think it's good. I think it's bad. As a Detroit fans, a lot of people miss the days. It's very bad. These two love to beat each other. Because right after games, the losing team, some of the players tapped up to friends smiling because they're catching up with somebody they haven't seen in a long time. And then fans see it and they're like, how come I'm guesting here? Like that's a big conversation piece. And not just in football, I think it's in everything.
before the game, after the game, a lot of games, we are entertained, but we don't play. We play to win the game. We play to win the game.
That particular press conference, they all reflected playoffs. Oh man, that guy's like 60. Yeah, that's been a long time. Yeah. I'm sure you're
kids grow up watching YouTube TV.
How about you? And there you go. Now you did that though. Hey, was that over here? Was that over here? It's done. It died on you. This dude was putting work on this iPad. Writing notes on this iPad. I saw the future. I was like, holy fuck. This is sitting right here. let's go to the front line. Some people are thinking. Let's go to Javier and Houston on the 500 front line. We can't thank Javier enough for all. What's going on, Javier?
Fuck. Damn it.
Safety position we have to figure out what we did.
Lost them both.
Yeah, we lost both.
Everybody's talking about Bates being done. He went to the Falcons.
For a bill, no. So, we got a bill.
Here in the AFC North, right there back. It was a good time in the jungle last year, wasn't it? Remember that place was selling out? They were singing, having a good time.
I gotta get it.
So it was like a college atmosphere. Holy shit. These Cincinnati fans have been waiting for this for a long time. We got a guy, we got a team, we're ready to go. We're just in the Super Bowl last year. Now, we got holes in both safety spots. Right? What's going on? Is everything okay?
But that's fixable. It's fixable. He's the best coordinator in the game right now. That's fixable. Safety-wise, it's fixable because we have guys up front that can get out to the quarterback. Our quarterbacks are getting in rotation. We need another quarterback. Safety, being second or third.
They're probably scared as hell paying anybody because they got to pay Joe. You know what I mean? And Chase. He's still available. There's a lot of big names still available. CJ Gigi would be a great pick. Obviously goes to Philadelphia. Immediate difference maker from the Saints. There's a list of free agents that are still available out there. Like big names. Bobby Wagner, Orlando Brown Jr., CJ Gigi, Miles Sanders is out there. Will Compton obviously available. Currently free agent. Absolutely. Gesicki and Juju, like there's a lot of big time names that are currently available. Either Gesicki's available. And this doesn't even like Lamar Jackson's on because we just assume he's available for trade or he could be cut. There's guys that are already gone here that could be cut right now if he's allegedly. And what's he up to?
Technically, free agency still has to start.
Yeah, the Tampa appearance. I like that they like to add in like this cool time. Tampa. It's like, yo, this one wave one's already finished. Or wave two free agency. Yeah. By the time free agency starts, I like the pre-sale, tickets that you can get. If you want to pre-sale this thing, you can definitely do that. But never, it is not going to matter. I remember last year, I enjoyed what's been happening. I think they're going to got everything we had. Sam Darnold and the Niners, that's massive. They could eventually. Von Melville, just talking about it, was eventually Von Melville's team. He's going to move for Taylor Heineke's the Falcons. 2 years, $6 million, $20 million total. Jason Kelsey re-signed with the Philadelphia Eagles for $14.25 million. And he also took a big-time shot with L'Oreal. As soon as the deal was done, which I love, so there's a lot that's happened and a lot that can still take place at the time. I'll do one more shot And inflation. I'll do 14.75.
And next year, probably 15.5.
I'll just keep doing what we're doing. Here's the Vegas deal. We have a little bit of a battle on the internet here before we go. Evan Massey at Massey_Evan says there's source the Chiefs can have a feel and have a special potential deal. Plenty of other suitors are interested in Kansas City's real team to watch, which everybody assumed would be the case as soon as we found out that weapon was going to be available. The Chiefs were going to be in on it. Of course, he ain't just snooping around to see if he can bring feeling into that offense to find another weapon. That'll be on. What's your deal? He's gonna talk about you're trying to get Reeves. Juju being a free agent is interesting. He can help the team. Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about, actually? Yeah, I know. He's talking about we got Pittman. Butcher. I'm sick of it. You hear me? This team was supposed to go to the Super Bowl last year. Oh, no, Jeff Saturday can't go.
He's not close with a show in KC.
That's right.
Ursay's going to give him a back.
That changes things.
Hey, Jim. Listen, Brian, see this with somebody who knows what it is. That golf course, that's where you say, I just thought we had the thing with the adding in the game with the guitar and everything. That's why I don't know if he wants the guitar or not, but I see the added bonus again with the bunch of this team, we find a quarterback, which we are not in a position to do. Especially sitting in position 4 in the draft. They're saying it's 3. That's great news. What are we doing? That's different. I've learned a lot about that track recently. Coming out of the Ravens, right? That would help. I think that would be a type of player that would add to the tight end. And a slot guy. I mean, potential. I guess that wasn't like a limit, like what do you say?
Lane 2 for sure. I thought Lane 2 was that ready.
Over 30, I heard that before 30. Yes, Bill said. Apparently Bill did a deep dive.
But Tyreek's 29.
It was over 28. Sorry.
Over 28. Okay, perfect. Lane 2, dude, this guy never ran before. I'm like, what are you doing? Dude, that's because Lane 2 runs into Lane 1 in his first step. Like, that's the number 1 rule. You can't run sideways. This guy right off the ball, this is straight up. Very well done. The flat sideways. What are we doing? That's like more respect. This gotta be that man. I love the next couple of tweets. Imagine where all the tweets in this race will show up all the time. I don't think these guys will bring it all. I think this is I think they just got showed up, you know, roll the ball in the field. So let's see if the boys still got them. Travis also a suspect in lane 1 there. Yeah. So,
Lane 4.
Tyreek's rolling. Tyreek is rolling.
Tyreek is a foot taller than
Hey, you're not tracking.
lane 3.
He is, and stronger. Like 40 pounds stronger, a foot taller. Just a different. He's the cheetah. They're average humans, it appears.
Just normals.
What?
No, that's the pipeline of the Olympics right there.
I didn't know. USATF, they should not be having all the fucking suited and booted
Yeah,
people. They should have people in tank tops on.
It's like an 8th grade people dance on that big Yeah, they are.
You're not trapped. 6'7" pretty good. 6'7" pretty good. Is there any guys here that's more than is it 4-3 live or whatever it is that area? Traveling the time. Oh yeah, and it just goes out and smokes it. He's like, go be a race. Like, yeah, so I heard there's race where people are over 28, they go over 29. I'm down. You guys be over it? Yeah. Okay.
What other races happen?
He should have ran both. Why didn't he just have clean
He should have raced everything.
This was tough man competition for track. Is that what this was? This was like running around for track.
I heard that. Guy in sweatpants actually.
It's like jump up on something. Jump and go blind. Everything's miserable. Push it. Wow. Which we should think about calling them up and say, hey, boys, I know you were strapped once every 10, 20 years. We saw it happen with that ring. What if you were running back? That guy really trained. 5 touchdowns on football team. 100, I think, too. And that's Bill. That's your guy.
I did a deep dive back in my own track records. 55 7.3, 12 years ago, which was over before the Packers.
Oh, Randy Bill? Good for you, because I really use those Bill buses. That's what it's like that. This is the Bill. He's a great dude. He is a great dude. The hair being there's a lot of talk about his potential. He's like a Batman, you're saying? You're saying he's vigilante.
Jackson.
Text the ball.
So I think we've done enough. Bill, you didn't start. Bill's doing 2 days right now. Do you think he's running faster than 7.3? Yeah.
I'd say
Back drop the pack. Back drop the pack. When he plugs it back in, we gonna run the shit right back. You back?
Yeah, I got it.
Smart. Hey, that's the chorus, right? For your Pack Got the Pack song?
Yeah. Pack got the pack. Pack got the pack. Run the shit touchdown. I'm gonna run the shit right back.
Oh, that was like a kickoff.
I'm gonna run the shit right back.
Like 9 deep, 10 deep, like just take a knee. Yeah, bring a touchdown. Yeah. Just fucking give up on the play. Yeah. And then you said, I'm gonna run the shit right back.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
So you've been writing that song a long time?
No.
Okay. You go in there, how long does it take in the booth?
Well, I did that song for the I got to crack the weed drop that we have in Cookies. That's why I did that song. But
how long did it take to make that? Like how long? You think you go in there?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Have the beat already when you go in there?
Yeah.
How'd you find the beat? They send you 10 beats. You said like this one right here.
Yeah.
Then you go in, and we got music playing. We got some booze in there.
Right.
Smoke in there.
Right.
And is there a group of people? 1 person, 2 people? How do we do it?
It would have been us rolling, but I don't roll too deep. So it's me and my security over there.
Oh, yeah, the boss. Absolutely the boss. See, as you're smoking in there playing the thing, and you're writing it down on your iPad?
No, I'm sitting there doing it just like this. Pull up at the Thunderdome. Pull up here. Show it to it, ready to go.
play pickleball and will I ever win? No.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I didn't say that.
That's what I said.
Are you guys playing right now?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, right after that.
All right. Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to make this?
Who not
best
only
thing? Do you want to shoot a basketball?
don't
Do you
listen
wanna-
I'm
to
trying to make the
Pitbull.
putt.
Dude, a lot of people have.
But
missed
they
it.
might say,
It's interesting.
Hey, the green's getting
Pitbull,
tougher,
Pitbull.
AJ.
and I'll challenge
I
you.
feel like it breaks both legs.
So it does, but also as we keep stepping on it, I think it's like clipping down.
Changing it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think it's. We didn't pay a lot of money for this.
Go
to be-
diagonal. Can you go diagonal to the other holes? Is it easier that way?
That might be like 40. You know, whenever like a plane leaves one air bubble goes to another one, that's when you feel turbulence. Eventually, is
Well,
like
I
the
don't know if the
airstream
Dolphins
and
having a guy though.
If he was to
pops
cross
in
there,
on
I
the
think
track
he's getting 40
championship and
different
then
matches.
wins by
Yeah,
30
that's
yards
great,
on a
too.
60.
Yeah, I don't know. Pack, how many? 1 or 2? Oh shit!
Wow.
I like it.
If Pac-Man Jones can go 2 of 5 right here on the putting green, that has been a problem, a menace for a lot of people. We'll give 15 people $500. Everyone left.
Great speed.
AJ,
That
anything to
breaks
say?
left, but if it goes right at the hole, it seems sometimes it breaks right.
Exactly.
It's up on I think it's up on the top of a mountain ridge.
Little hump.
Get Michael Cole. He had this thing down in.
He has
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh!
1 and 2. If Pac-Man Jones is able to bury one more putt, we'll give 15 people $500 who retweet this video. Say something nice to somebody and put their hashtag bad pool. Bad pool. I mean, putter was facing that way.
There we go.
We don't need.
Give me Pac-Man in the B League.
That was from the beginning. Yeah, I'm yelling in your backswing too. Let me finish. You know. Anyways, 15 people, $500 here.
Come on, Pat.
Yeah. 1 of 2.
Yeah.
You smell me. Sweet shoes.
Oh.
Here we go.
Tough putt.
Good
He's got
against
this.
the line. Yeah.
He went through 2 breaks right there. Yeah, he went from the left side to the right side. I thought it was maybe going to break back in. I went through.
Matt, before you did this,
Much fun.
Think of this
Much
first
fun.
Much fun.
Baby, let's make this good.
AJ,
It's good. It's good. It's a positive thing. He didn't-
I guess we wouldn't get it. We don't get it.
Of course not. Back is Pac-Man Jones, 15 boom.
Get right.
Jeez.
Get right.
Well,
Thought that one's going in.
see what's asking. We should set that for. We should set that up for. We should.
Bruce getting off the line. Is Pat letting him off the line?
You just locked him up pretty well.
Yeah, pretty good.
No, but I'm saying if you're pressing him, obviously he's not going to get into his route.
I grabbed him pretty good, then I left him.
He's 225 though. What are you? So I mean, Bruce.
Nobody want Bruce to go
If Ty is throwing at 95 on the black,
So I have. Between Bruce's hands, very quickly. Thought Bruce was out in space. He had a big body. He was posted up. He knew what was coming. If I make a kid for you, I'm telling everybody forever. Just ran around. Time for
Was Bruce saying he was too? He saw that.
He said, and you see me there sleeping at John. Yeah, absolutely. Let's look for the transition. Despite that dummy intro, watch him just play from boom, out his break here, balls out. Man, that guy would be a great safety. Just great safety. Getting physical, big Bruce. And there's Bruce. It's always Bruce.
Fuck.
Ben's out there today. Last week, went behind a couple trucks, trying to hit it in so nobody can see. This time, you got a chance to see it. It's a beauty show. Oh,
damn it.
So chill, so cool. Feels like we're in another
Ah.
We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, some more news will follow everything we keep doing. AJ will probably have more to keep on saying. That's what we're staring at from our big thanks to Schulte for joining us today. Big thanks to over 70,000 people, 73,000 people watching Live on News. That's very, very stupid. I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow. You all are the best people on earth. Let's continue to enjoy this life. Let's celebrate some more. That's what we'll do tomorrow for 3, 4, 5, whatever what happens. Be a friend, tell friends.
God damn it. Motherfucker, dude.
Oh yeah. I wasn't gonna be here today. I was supposed to fly home today, but I made it in. We didn't know. I know. So I know. I know. I don't care about the dumb little party and it's days off. We know I had to move seats. I know. Good. And put your shitty little prima donna buffet next to you. Well, I happen to like a nice pair of glasses. And a flat torso. And I like a flat torso. And a thing of eye drop. And a variety. Bear because you're loud and some pure also don't have to touch you and some saline and another pair of glasses which is probably not needed and another pair of glasses which are broken and those are unnecessary. Those are redundancy is good though. And yes, redundancy is one of the right thing. And that's it. There's a bell. What's on there's the tray. That's the case, but that's for dog. Can you ever know on the tray when you makes me sick my nose again? Didn't want to see help. How else do you organize your trinkets? If you don't have a tray, all that stuff will be ridiculous. Yes. It's just a country buffet. Oh, you stupid fucking. Hey, don't do it. Wait. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't sleep. Shit gets sleep. Why? Why would you? Listen, then just say it. Just say it. Look at your bag. I said, Lon, I think I'm pretty good. I ain't gonna cut me my bag. I thought you'd be funny, Jim. I'm taking jokes. You got Daryl. You're the crankiest motherfucker, and I'm cranky. Like, I can't take jokes. I got downgraded from guest host to just guest. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, it was gonna be the Blue Sam show. I'm happy with that. However, it was the part of the day long when I got over to my home last night. Let's be honest. Right? It was really jumping on the PJ. It wasn't planned, but I was supposed to fly home this morning, but it turned out Bert was flying back after we didn't kill Tony in a private plane booked. And they said, would you like to jump on with Bert? I said, yes, I would. No, I far prefer to fly commercial. Exactly. I flew fucking. It was just the best 2 days of my life. Really? 2 days of your life. Of your life. That's incredible. It was a sight. How did you? I see that stuff. It was great. It was a great trip. When I was in, Whitney asked me to go. We did the Burt Kreischer roast first in the version, which couldn't go Boston. And we're doing the first Kill Tony Rogan's Club open. Another show. It literally makes me want to live in Boston. It was that good. The club, it's a perfect comedy. The sound is perfect. It's a great hang. Remember, there's a bunch of comics hanging out. Ron White was there. Tim Dillon, Joe, I never get to see. Tony Hinchcliffe. It was just so much fucking fun. Chris Roland, were there. It was so great. But again, it was South by Southwest, which is why not everybody. Rogan really wasn't bluffing, but he was like, no, I'm to Austin, and I'll just take comedy with me. He built a club, and I love it. It's like a soft open, but they're great. Yes, it certainly is. And I was my stomach and my dick. I was thinking that. Right, I had to be honest. It's incredible. It's a perfect club. The stage looks cool. The stage is amazing. The sound is amazing. Shit that comics appreciate, like when you're in the green room and the guy gets the light downstairs, the light goes on in the green room, so you know when you have to go there. Like, right, that's amazing. And there's a comedian's life easier than the people who go to the show will never know. Yeah. But there's like this tunnel underneath when you're going towards the stage, and there's another light down there. If you need it, like just so you know where the comic is. And it's just so great. I had such a fucking nice time being there. That's awesome. They have a comedy show. I wasn't gonna go on it, but they had Bert said, you want to go? Said he just headline Sunday, so I did a set beforehand, and it was just fun. They have a show. I don't think I have a chance. I don't know. I think it's that. I hope he didn't spend on it. I hope he figured out how not to do checks. How many people is it? How big is it? I think 250. I guess it's from another room. It has not been used yet. They're still in the final process of getting everything. There's a small room upstairs that can hold their mics. I mean, so fun. It was in the Comedy Store in LA. There's all these like tributes to the Comedy Store. Yeah, but it was great. It was really great. I can see that it's inspired by the Comedy Store now. It's laid out. Yeah, you can. Yeah. You see the main stage and the little hang areas here. There's just all these comics hanging out. And it was just a really, really fun. He hired all the people from the Comedy Store that were killing it. He took them all to Austin and paid them. He just paid them the whole time. The club wasn't open because of the pandemic, and they had to find a new club because the first one didn't work. Oh, so we had to find a new place. They found a new place, and he took them all from LA and still paid them. Yeah, which is great. And then, Adam, right? I believe it is from the manager. Yeah, he's got the best people working in the club. And Ron White, just seeing Ron White just hang out in a comedy green room. Yeah, you don't get to see Ron White just like because Ron White comes in, he's Ron White. He's fucking headlining. He's a major theater headliner. And just to see him in a comedy club green room hanging out, and then he went on when Bert was on and told the story. It was just fun. It's built for comics and comedy fans. Yeah, and that's awesome. Incredible. Yeah, and then Kill Tony was fantastic last night. Yeah. I mean, it was. I did it with Bert and Whitney, and Tony's really a funny host. Have you done that? It was you, Bert, and Whitney on Kill Tony. We were the judges. Yeah, dude. No. That's a colossal. It was great. Tony. Yeah, it was great. It's a fun show. You do great on it. And, I was supposed to. Well, when I did Rogan. He had a week off, which sucked. Tony had a week off. Oh, it was off. Does he do that pretty much regularly from Austin now? He does it twice a week now. From that club. This is the first one. This is the first one at Rogan's club. This was the first time they did it there. I think they were doing it at what's it called? Because of the V. Vulcan. There you go. It was across the street or something. Which is fun. I mean, I did that when I was at Rogan. He has it once a week. It's such an amazing crowd. A crazy, awesome crowd. Yeah. And then Rogan is so generous. He hands you just a lot of cash. I just put it in my pocket. I looked later. It was $1,000. That's awesome. And you're like, you did 15 minutes. Yeah. And he just hands you, here, take that. And you're like,
boom, roasted.
Boom, don't roast me. Don't boom roast me. Wish me luck would be. You gotta buy me a cockpit. You know, a little thing people sit in, and then you mount your TV on.
Okay. You buy me
All right, how about you, D-Wagon?
Three trucks now?
Yeah.
It lasts for an hour?
No, it's like 15 minutes. Okay.
I'm so silly.
You so silly. Jesus Christ. Fucking goddamn it. Dude, it's just like... You okay, baby? Yeah. What are you doing in there? I mean, this is the perfect example, babe. I start the race in third. Like, cool. I'll start in podium, keep a podium, like, we'll just chill, it'll be good for my rating. First corner, a guy purposely just creams me, like, doesn't even try to make a turn. It's insane. I'm down with these animals. I'm B. I'm gonna go tuck you in. Come here.
I'm so weak.
What are you trying to turn up in this part?
Yeah. See, that was so hard.
I'm gonna get knocked down to fucking rank C. What? What?
Well, dude, I'm cool. He's like, no, take it. He's such a generous guy. And he's built... Tony has a different philosophy, by the way. He get nothing. I did not hand you a water cash. No. I didn't care. It was very fun. Yeah. Exposure. It was so much fun, dude. It was... How's Tony going to get those outfits?
That's sick, though. You, Tony, Bert,
was Tim there?
Whitney.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I saw Tim Dillon. Yeah, Tim was there last night. Yeah, it was just... Tim's hilarious. I was out there. He's a beautiful house he bought out there.
You know,
his house? Well, when it all happened, Rogan was like, "Get a move this." We just did. He bought a house with a guest house, pool. It's like in the desert. It's like outside the city, but close to the city. But the whole time he's like, "There's no food here. There's nothing. They got nothing. They got like one restaurant that's open till 5. He's just so funny. He's like, I want out. I want to move to Tampa. Yeah, I imagine you get, but because of Joe, there's a great scene there. Like, it's a better scene. Maybe there was a good scene before. There's 6. I think there's 6 clubs. Yeah. I mean, when I was there, I was like, how many? I was talking to one of the comics. I was like, how many times can you get up? He's like, oh, I can go here. There was the Creek. There's the old, whatever the fuck, Cap City that's still open. The dude from the whatever they're called, the Helium's own it. And then they have Joe's Club. Then there's
Vulcan.
There's Vulcan, but there's like 4 other clubs that are open that do comedy. Austin's becoming a fucking... And the comics that are there, the young comics, they're really fun. There's some really funny guys. Yeah. That were some of them came in from LA, but there's some very, very funny dudes there that were. There was a couple bombs too, which was great. But there was some really funny young comics. Yeah. It was great, man. Yeah.
Southwest is about to start too, right?
It's already going on.
It is starting.
Yeah. That's another. So I didn't get a chance to like go down there just like on a normal weekend. It was just everything's kind of crazy right now. The roads are all blocked off. But South by Southwest is a cool one because that's when they have the gadget thing.
You like gadgets?
Yeah, they have the whole indoor the convention center, and it's all, you can go there and you get a bunch of free shit like headphone companies and Jabra and Sony, and you know, everybody's in there, and all these weird like Chinese company with new tech just go there to sell to people.
Yeah.
And they'll give you free shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I didn't even know it was South by Southwest until I was on the plane, and I knew the guy I was sitting next to looked familiar to me. Like I'm like, I've seen this guy. And then he talked to someone else who got on the plane. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I know him. And the other guy was Andrew Yang, who's he flies coach. I guess he just, he's a man of the people. And the guy I was sitting next to was Anthony Scaramucci.
You were sitting next to Scaramucci?
Scaramucci, yeah. And I talked to him at the end. He was very pleasant, but I was like, it was driving me nuts. I'm like, I know this guy.
He was like the secretary of the press for like a day, right?
A very, very brief position in the Trump administration.
Because he was recorded on the phone talking shit, right?
I don't remember.
I think that's what was
that it?
Yeah.
I didn't remember the story, but he was doing something down there. He was like speaking at some event.
Adam in Florida, we're trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Sam, what?
You're doing pretty good, man.
I have not touched my mic today. He called in yesterday. He complained. I haven't touched my mic today.
And I'm not touching mine.
Yeah, I don't even...
I mean, if you go in a vehicle and you put your sound on, it sounds like something's going wrong with
Travis, who's been touching their mic? Somebody's got a monitor. I'm not touching...
It's you. You just don't know. You have a nervous twitch.
I have not touched my mic today.
Yeah, you don't know you're doing it. You just shake. Every time you laugh at a joke, you
Well, if that's the case, I definitely haven't touched my mic today.
Oh, snap.
Just being cute.
That would work.
Snap. Just being cute.
Yeah, that was cute. Snap. Oh.
Thank you, Adam. I have not touched my mic today.
It was out of control, though, yesterday.
It wasn't out of control. It was completely in control.
Why do you do that, do you think?
Yeah. Because I have an energy. Like I'm nervous. And plus, I'm surrounded by big stars. Of course I'm going to get nervous.
Weird tick. I mean, I do agree with that. I understand that.
Sure. Yeah. It's it's the star power. Thank you, Adam. That's around me all the time. So.
Oh my God, you're doing it again. Stop it.
No, it's not me.
Do you know you heard the Seller has big news?
Yeah, no. What's the big news?
What are you talking about?
That's like
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Can you write it down in your fake notebook?
Unless something has changed. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I would make 100% sure. Because when I was talking to somebody, it was... What was that?
3 days ago.
Oh, that's too close.
That's super close.
Yeah, a week ago.
A week ago, yeah. It's been paid for 3 days.
A week and a half ago? I get 2.5 hours ago.
Immediately before I left for Austin.
Literally just going.
I honestly
No, I don't know. Maybe it's things have changed. It's hard to say. I was too busy eating dinosaur barbecue on the private jet last night.
Is there a dinosaur barbecue in Austin?
Yeah, they loaded the plane. It was you know what the company was? It was, I think it used to be Tony Saragusa's company. Partners in it, Titan Air Travel or something. It's called Titan Airways. This fucking plane was so... I don't get to fly. I've flown private once in my life. And that's it? Yeah, only one time with Aziz and Amy and Jay and a whole bunch of us up going to Oddball doing one set in Toronto. It was like a 1 hour flight. And I never get to fly private. Then it was it a big one? Like a G5? Not a G5, no, but it was a bigger, of the smaller ones, it was a big one. Like, it was a bigger one of the smaller, eight-seater, very comfortable, the fastest plane, the fastest civilian aircraft you can get on.
But did you even want it to be fast?
Yes. 0.9 Mach. We were doing at one point over 600 miles an hour. They were telling you how fast you were going.
That's awesome.
Doing like 607.
But I would want them to slow it down to the experience. You know what I mean? I'd want to enjoy myself on the PJ.
Dude, I wasted the whole time being nervous about like it's gonna be turbulent. It was a small plane.
You worried about turbulence?
And there was none. There was none. And even if we hit a couple bumps, it was fine. Were you seated backwards or forwards? I had this. My only request, like, please let me face forward. Because I get sick. I can't sit. But it was just... Who was on the plane? Bert? It was myself, Bert, his assistant. There was a camera guy with him, and also the person who does all of this, like, social media. He had like 4 people with him.
Just his team members.
Yeah, his team. Yeah. And me. And what, he came back to New York? Yeah, he's doing a bunch of stuff. Their special just is on now, I think, on Netflix.
When is he coming here?
I don't know. They already had stuff planned. I mean, I don't. If someone's already coming to New York and they don't mention coming on, I don't ask them. I'm like, all right, so I want to come on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he probably would. I don't think Bird doesn't want to.
No. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
He's probably just going where he's told to go.
Yeah, I don't impose that. Like, if somebody wants to come, they come. But he's doing a bunch of podcasts stuff to promote his. I guess he wanted to go someplace where they film you. I guess that way. I guess he was like, you know what? I want to go places that are actually going to put up posts that are
they have cameras at the Comedy Mothership.
It's funny you should say that. You could literally shoot a special there.
Just
they had it set up 8K, 4K.
Just to shoot ready. Just like you wouldn't even have to bring
the cameras, beautiful, centered. 8K and 4K. I believe 4K. I think he said both. I didn't know that, but I know he said 8 and 4K. Maybe you could do it. So you could just say, hey, can I shoot a special this weekend? I'll just give you all the footage. I think so. Yeah. Wow. At least I think the audience might. Joe, like the audience is gonna suck because it's gonna be 95 specials from.
A lot of specials that are not ready.
Hey, I'm Mike LaBelle. I have a special. I want to try to do one there though, if it's possible. I'll do it now.
You could do a Doug Bell special now that it's set up for that.
I have enough stuff. I think I haven't shot a lot. Oh, for you to do it. No, thank God.
Yeah.
Dump the characters.
It's even a lot of Comedy Motherships.
You done? No, not forever, but for now.
Oh, with Doug Bell?
With all of it.
No more characters for the moment.
Oh, God.
Maybe they'll pop up on the radio.
Shut up, Sam. I'm busy, so I'm just... Let it go, Sam.
Yeah, right.
There's a few Dougs going up, but they're all preloaded.
Right, but like, so it's not the type of thing where people would stop going to shows going, kills, bills.
No, not at all. Not at all. Why would they?
What? Because it's a hot selling T-shirt.
Somebody yells it at the show. Everyone.
Kills, bills.
It'll be dead quick, but kills, bills. and I'll laugh because I hate it. And then, but some people do it. They're like, what? They get mad at that person. It's like, don't get mad. It's a thing. They all know. They all do. Yeah.
The dead eyes coming up at you.
Nothing worse than seeing a Doug Bell shirt in the crowd because you don't notice it, and all of a sudden you feel weird.
Yeah.
You look down, you go, why is this guy? Oh, it's bugging me because of stupid Doug looking up.
You know who's cleaning up in the T-shirt game? Richard Voss.
Is he?
I seen him. I went to see him in Stamford. Remember he called in? Yeah. I did on Thursday night. Went to the New York Comedy Club in Stamford.
Yeah.
The new club there. It was great. And watched Voss do his hour. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, you know, as hostile as he is to the audience,
sure.
He says, you know, he brings a T-shirt on stage. He shows the audience. He says he's selling T-shirts, but man, I mean,
he sells them.
He moved a lot of shirts to people on the way out.
What's a lot to you?
I mean, it was John Cena numbers. But no, John Cena numbers.
Like Yankee numbers?
I mean, no, not Yankee, but with the percentage of the audience, I mean, it was a good.
So we sold 5 shirts.
It was a good. I did a quick inventory in my head. It was a good percentage of the audience.
How much?
I mean, I would say, I don't know, a third of the audience bought shirts.
Give me a number.
You're not going to give you a number.
Give me a number.
Nope.
It was a 10, 20.
It was a good amount of shirts.
30 shirts.
I'm not going to get into this man's business, but it was a good amount of shirts.
Wow, you all right.
When you tell me off the air about the Comedy Cellar, I'll tell you about the shirts.
Okay. They're opening a new club. I don't know what happened. Where? I can't tell you that.
Yes, you did.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Listen.
Got it.
Is that, I don't know what that's called. It is now. Yeah. I broke the news.
You know where, Travis? Yeah. Figured it out?
Yeah. When I was told it wasn't like, I get the shush thing, so I don't want to say it. So Bob did. I didn't say nothing. I sang a jingle, and I said something's happening. But anyways.
You didn't say, you said what's happening.
I did not say what's happening.
They're opening a new club.
I said that.
Yeah.
But I didn't say where.
You went,
I don't know what the hell that means. Is that the intro to Magnum P.I.? Hopefully you'll hear it every day on your way to work. I don't know. He's working at me, dog. Oh, I get it. That's like a second. I think you're too excited. Yeah, you turned. I wasn't expecting a big laugh. I wasn't expecting the absolute silence.
So you enjoyed the private jet experience?
It was amazing.
Did you have any of the dinosaur barbecue?
Oh, dude, I ate fucking the ribs, they slide right off the bone. I ate fucking brisket with barbecue sauce. I ate bread pudding.
Oh, good, Jim.
It was so fucking good. A bag of pretzels.
Ooh, I'm glad you had some pretzels because you love your pretzels.
I love my pretzels. And I just looked out the window. What'd you guys talk about? Did you guys all sleep? We chatted for a little bit, but Bert was tired. I was tired. We all just relaxed. I mean, he did some videos and stuff and then we just peeked out. And then Bert was just tired. He went and slept. And I just kind of sat there, and he has good people working for him, like his assistant and social media. Like after he fell asleep, they were still kind of strategizing and talking business. So I just kind of relaxed and just looked out the window. We flew at 41,000 feet above all the clouds. It was just nice. Lovely.
I didn't know you were going to tell me the height you were flying at.
That's a good height because you go faster and you avoid a lot of shitty weather.
What did they?
Did you talk to the pilot? You know, you have a lot of information. No, it was on a readout.
Oh, you read it.
I didn't want to talk to the pilot.
What do you usually fly at?
36, 37, but a lot of times that last 5,000 or 6,000 feet, you miss a lot of bad weather because a lot of it is below a certain
speed too.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't believe we were doing. I saw that fucking 607 miles an hour.
You think about that?
Come on, of course. Fucking moving fast. Oh,
we're getting 2.5 hours back.
Where'd you fly in Teterboro? Boston to Teterboro, yeah. Million Air is the name of the place.
Yeah.
And then Signature Teterboro.
But were you happy to get off the plane, or were you like, oh, it would have been okay for my PJ experience?
I was happy to get off because it wasn't bumpy, and I know we have weather coming in today. Like, if I kept my commercial flight, it's going to be kind of fucking... Plus, I'm happy to save somebody money who flew me down there on the return. That barbecue, they loaded the perfect... It's like literally going to be hard to go back to fly regular.
They got it in Harlem.
They do, yeah.
You can pick a lunch next time you fly commercial. I'll pack it with you.
Bring a nice barbecue lunch, boss.
Yeah.
You put a frozen water bottle in there because you got around the system. Dude, you can bring water on the plane, just freeze it.
No, but it's in the X-ray. It looks like a bomb.
Yeah, but you can still take it on. It's not, if it's frozen, you can't take liquid
because it's a solid.
So he takes his little bag, his little cooler bag, fills it with snacks, and then puts the ice bottles in there. And by the time they unfreeze, he has water on the plane. What an absolute cheapskate hunk of shit.
Because there's no other way you could, for $3, get a bottle of water on a plane.
Dude, he's using science to save money.
He had to learn science.
Why don't you just bring the fucking hydrogen and oxygen molecule your pockets opposite, mix them on the fucking plane. Yeah. Just put a piece of saran wrap over a cup and put it in the window so it heats up and drips water into your fucking cup. Why don't you just talk over a cup for 2 minutes? What a fucking bum. When we did I did the tour with Louis last time, he just goes, yeah, I want to get to Chicago tonight. I'm just getting a plane. And he just got a plane. Just got a private plane. We drove right after the show, drove right onto the thing, got on the plane.
What a life.
Yeah. And just you're there. You're up, you're down. It was great. You just pull right in, go right to the hotel. Nobody checks you. Nobody says anything.
I couldn't believe it. Like, we just literally walked in right up to the plane. Yeah. Oh, it was, my bags were loaded. It couldn't have been nicer.
Yeah, they don't.
Not worried about a check, not worried about overhead.
Wait, there's no Dinosaur Barbecue in Austin?
No.
Oh, so maybe it was maybe he's burned the Dinosaur by mistake. Okay.
I thought Dinosaur Barbecue was weird because there's a Syracuse company.
Somebody said it. Whatever it was a big Austin barbecue place, whatever it was.
Oh, okay, so it was a Dino.
Maybe not. No, it might have been my mistake, or somebody said it. But it was sure the best barbecue. When Dane did the tour, the big arena tour, he did G4s and G5s, and there was only 3 of us. Wow. I remember one night we went to McDonald's and just got $7,000 worth of McDonald's each, and just went to the plane. It was me, him, and Barry Katz on the plane on I think a 16-person plane, and we just watched King Kong, and then we both had beds.
Was it paradise?
Dude, it was fucking nuts.
That's what I mean. Like, you wouldn't want that plane to land.
Well, it was hard, necessary for 3 people. Like, the plane we were on was perfect for 4 people. It was 100% unnecessary. Wow. Everything was
luxury. It was luxury.
But here's the problem. The day the tour ended, I had to go back to New York, and I was in zone 4. Just zone 4, waiting, panicking about overhead space.
Man, being a comic, that's gotta be the toughest part. Like when when Sagalo was in here talking about opening for Theo at the Wilbur for a weekend, just being like, this is great, this is the way it's supposed to be, and then coming home to play for 6 people in a room here in New York, and it's like, back to this now.
Yeah, Feeney bumps him.
Yeah.
Touring with somebody who's really selling a lot is great because you just kind of hang out and enjoy great crowds. No pressure. No pressure for ticket sales. No pressure. You just go around, go into your little room. You got whatever little nuts or vitamin water you ask for.
They got nuts.
And when you want real food, you go to their dressing room. It's just a buffet of shit that they're going to pay if you go out. Maybe Franklin would try. I don't remember. Whatever it was. Wow, let's not get carried away. They don't always pay when you go to dinner. Sometimes they feel whatever. Anyways.
I always pay for the opening acts to go to dinner. If we're out.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do too.
There are other guys that don't always.
Guys took us out everywhere. First time I made a morning visit, Andrew. All these great restaurants, 5-star restaurants. We have a side for free. Please. Hi, did you want the picture?
This baby talk is the funniest.
It's the best social media.
It really is.
It's Colin. Can we take the switch? This was just embarrassing.
Oh, this is great.
This is just embarrassing.
This is great. Travis, don't be selfish with it. Let us hear it. I can't just be selfish.
How's it going? Are you from the Jim Norton Space Rocket Project? I'm wearing the orange.
I'm not certain.
That's so weird, because he's supposed to be in the orange. Oh, I love those. The mountain. What is it, the Bernese? Yeah, nice.
Oh, I love that he's here. That he's in New York.
I do too.
Bothering people,
just annoying everybody.
Yeah, wish Dice would come in here.
I do too. How come he won't come in? No reason. I mean, it's surprised he's getting up in the morning. He's probably just doesn't have to.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you had a good time.
It was just fun hanging. It was like going into another comedy scene other than New York, and just seeing comics hang and interact. It was just fun.
Did you ever move there?
I like here, but if it's like you look at it, you're like,
especially because your dollar would go a lot further down.
There's no state tax, no income tax, and it's a fucking great scene down there. And you know that there's other podcasts you could do that could help anything you're working on. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Would be willing to. So it's like, not that I want to move there, I don't. But you look at it, you're like, it's an option. It's nice to look at it and go, wow, that's another option.
I don't know if you've relationship advice. If your lady says like, hey, how was your trip? Don't tell her it was the best 2 days of my life.
Well, it was a great 2 days. I did tell her she was awake when I got home. She was ready. I got home at we landed at 4:30. And I just went home and slept for an hour. And I didn't want to burn a day off.
No, of course. Let's, come on. Bob's here, we're having fun.
I think Mike, you keep touching the microphone. I am now, yeah, but I wasn't before. I wasn't here yesterday.
Oh. No, I was touching it yesterday.
That's great, man. Yeah, Austin's great. I'm going there for Moon Tower in April. I'm excited. You should go by Joe's Club. It's great. Yeah, I'm gonna. I would like. I was gonna go last time I did. He was gonna show me, but he had to go do something or whatever. But yeah, it's a scene. It's a definite comedy scene now. It's nice to have another place. Like, hey, if I decide I want to leave, I can go there. How is it though? How dangerous? What's dangerous? Is it getting better? You know that it was weird. Joe List got chased back. I know,
but you can see it's Joe List.
No, absolutely. You know, this is by the audience. The first time I went to the club, I took an Uber, and they went a different way. And the Uber, like, you go, like, it's really a good ride, and there's a couple of blocks where you're like, yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. But the next night, we walked, and when you walk, you can walk in a different way than when you're driving. Yeah. And I was walking, it was Whitney and a few of her people, and Rodney Dangerfield's ex-wife, Joan, who was married to Rodney when he died. I talked to her for an hour last night. What a fucking fascinating, just amazing Rodney Dangerfield stories from his wife. Wow. Yeah. It was so fucking great. She's 70, she looks like she's 40. But we all walked and there was no problem. So I guess it was just that one block. Yeah, there is no block. I was out there at the hotel, fancy hotel right on the main street in the morning, and I just heard funk, funk, like some banging. I look across the street, there was 5 kids on bikes with backpacks throwing Bowie knives into a building that was maybe vandalized with all just plywood on the window. Mm-hmm. Just throwing massive knives into the thing, and like some of them were going in and someone just banging off the thing. They just grabbed them, pulled them out, put them back in their backpacks, and drove away. It was the most frightening thing I've ever seen in my life. Young toughs.
Yeah, I mean, I bet it's dangerous, but like to be like, yeah, Austin was dangerous, and now I'm back to the safety of New York City.
Well, New York, it's weird when you're in a city that you don't know. Like,
right,
you're driving. I always thought, like, how would this been if I was? I'm sure it would have been fine. But when you're driving through that area where you know what an area is when you go through it, you're like, how would this be? How long does this go on for? Is this 1 block, or is this like the next 13 blocks? Plus, there's always somebody in New York City. There's everybody's on the street. There's always somebody. In Austin, quiet. There's like the off street is kind of dies. So if it's you and those people, that's it.
And there is something too about your neighborhood. Like you go around and you're like, there's plenty of neighborhoods that like, because I'll walk around whenever I go someplace and get creeped out by stuff that I would never get creeped out by in the neighborhood that I know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It was. I didn't go down the other street. Expensive fucking town, by the way. Hotels in Austin. Nuts. Was it? I didn't take $400 a night. Jesus. I mean, not even for a good hotel. I stayed in it was kind of shitty. Like all the walls, like the wallpaper was peeling off. Like I had to move rooms because one room smelled musty, like had water damage. And it was $400. It was like $3-something a night. Yeah, $380 a night or something like that. I didn't have to pay for my room, so I don't know how much it was. I got lucky. Expensive. Yeah. I mean, it was a decent hotel.
Where's the hotel?
I shouldn't say.
No, go ahead. I mean, because in case anybody's looking for a spot to stay.
It was the Four Seasons. It's very cozy.
You stayed at the Four Seasons and flew private?
It's very cozy. I hate the Four Seasons.
Do you really?
I hate it. I did too, all that 24-hour room service. Yeah, I hear you with respect. Yes, sir, no, sir. I like a boutique cool hotel. I don't like boutique hotels. I just never, I wish I itch a lot. I'm very itchy in the sheets. I like a boutique hotel. I love a boutique hotel. A little coffee shop, a little weird gym. Nice a little weird. Like the rooms are different. Like the Four Seasons is just fucking tan everything.
Luxury. It's luxury.
It's a gentleman's comfort establishment. Shitty earth. Just shitty earth tones. I like antique furniture. I hate fucking antique. You don't like a Ritz? A nice comfortable. No way. Boutique hotels. I don't know why. I always feel like a boutique hotel. Like I stayed in one New Year's Eve. There was one in where was I? Up in like Nyack. And there's always something where it looks like it was an old warehouse, and then they make it this hotel. And there's always something which fucking sucks about it. That's like this is all window dressing. I always feel like it's taking something shitty and dressing it up to look cool.
Definitely, especially in New York. Boutique hotels are the worst in the city. because they take like awful buildings and they just kind of dress them up.
Well, in New York, I think, but not outside of New York. Like in Chicago, the Lincoln, that's a fucking great. It's an old building, and they just redid every room's different.
I go for the Four Seasons.
They got a little bakery, there's a unique little bakery in the lobby.
24-hour room service.
Fucking
24, something like that's fine, but with a lot of times boutique hotels will do this. Like they have the fucking. This is the one in Nyack. You open the bathroom door, but it's hanging on something, and it slides
it's a
like
barn door.
That's
what I have in my house.
Okay, well, I don't like that because it fucking came off the hinge and I was going to shit.
Can I be honest? I hate them too. I hate them. Dumb Dawn put them on the bathrooms. So, you walk by a bathroom, you have a guest, you can kind of peek in and see someone take a shit.
Dude, I was so angry, and this thing came off the hinge, and I had a fucking log brewing, and I had to fucking get the door, prop it up, we had to have maintenance come up, and then off to the side, there's like a little uncomfortable couch with a cow's rawhide pattern. They're trying too hard to look chic and slick, and like when you're in the Ritz or even a Marriott, I love.
Marriott's
it's
great.
Be comfortable, motherfucker. I want comfort. I just want to relax.
The only hotel that I liked was the Encore. That was the greatest hotel I've ever stayed in.
The Wynn?
Vegas. The Encore. Next to it. The Wynn and Encore. There's two.
I don't.
Same hotel.
Whichever one we stayed in was amazing.
That's
the best one I've ever stayed.
Best hotel I've ever stayed.
I think so too.
It's the best. I would live there. If I was a millionaire, I would live there.
They used to put me up at the Montage in Beverly Hills occasionally. When I did the Tonight Show, they had NBC had a deal there. It's changed now. It's like it's all modern and they fucked it up. But it was like that old man chic. Like I like old man comfort.
I like modern. I like modern shit. Yeah, I like when you go in and there's a TV in the mirror and the bathroom and you got the wand, the shower head and the wand, maybe a seat.
That doesn't sound boutique-y
I
anymore.
like it. I like when you can see in the room from the shower because they instead of a wall they put a piece of glass.
You like a sex room.
I like a sex swing.
Yeah.
I like
you
a
like
swing and I like to stuff in my butt.
You like staying at a sex hotel.
Wait a minute. Just open me up. Yeah, is that the Encore? Yeah,
It's an amazing hotel.
That's the nicest room I've ever stayed in, and
it might be.
Maybe I do like Four Seasons.
Dude, there's just comfortable.
Look at that, though.
Gentleman. Look at that.
Gentleman.
A gentleman is here.
Dependable.
A dependable,
consistent
hotel that cares about you being comfortable.
I like the Grafton Hotel, like on Sunset. It's an old bungalow hotel from back in the day that they redid. It's got a...
Is there anything better than checking into a hotel and they ask, do you want to use the credit card on file? And it's not your credit card. And you go, that's exactly the credit card I'd like to use.
I'll tell you the best hotel I ever stayed in. I think my favorite. And I only did it one time for a weekend. It was expensive, but just like it was like a thing I wanted to do. The Bel Air Hotel in Los Angeles. Have you ever stayed at the Bel Air Hotel?
No, but I visited you there.
The Bel Air Hotel?
Bel Air. The Bel Air. That's probably the best one.
The best hotel I ever stayed in was in...
You visited me in the Bel Air?
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember just going.
What is it, the Waldorf?
Waldorf.
How do you say it?
Waldorf.
How do you say it?
Waldorf.
How do you say it?
Waldorf.
Waldorf.
The Waldorf Astoria.
In Amsterdam. When you walk in, they have a chocolatier on staff. And they have a thing of bees.
Lands of
chocolate bees. It looks like bees. And it's made of chocolate. And there's honey, local honey inside.
Ah.
And they just hand you one. They're like, sir, would you like a chocolate bee?
Matter of fact, I would.
And then they go...
I love that.
They come over with a thing of 4, looks like big cologne bottles, and you smell them. And the one you like the best is how your room will smell the whole time you're there.
What hotel is that?
The Waldorf.
Waldorf. Okay.
Waldorf.
They're redoing the Waldorf here, where they're like making them into condos or something. I don't know if it's gonna be a hotel or not, but it's been closed for like 3 years. They're like making it a residence.
I had I looked at an apartment. I mean, it was amazing.
I got blown on the Waldorf. I took my Sabbath picture there. It's the best place in the country.
Look at that. Right on the map.
Full of memories.
That was my room. That was my room.
Of a haunted hotel.
That was my room right there. That's nice.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, it's so.
Yeah, it's got a swing with a hole in the bottom.
Just has a hole in the window. Just old guys come up and I suck them off.
First floor, please.
How's doing the bonfire? I haven't even talked to you about it.
Yeah, well, that's the other big news, right? Bob Kelly.
Yes.
Now joins the channel full time. Officially, you should have seen this guy. He walked in this morning with an ID card.
You're building ID.
Bob Kelly is part of the family. The new co-host of the bonfire. He politicked Dan Soder out of the seat.
Yeah.
And he is now...
Dude, you got billions. What are you doing? Dude, you got more talent than your little pinky, dude. What are you doing? You're wasting it, dude.
Bob Kelly and Big J. Okerson every week at 5 p.m., right?
Yeah,
every day at 5 p.m. here on the channel.
It's just, you know, it's easy. It's the best. Jay, I mean, literally, you look up and you're like, we're done. I'm like, what? It's 2 hours.
Yeah.
5 to 7.
Yeah.
And Jay and Dan, both when you go on, you can just talk about anything. And just all of a sudden the show's over. It's just a silly 2 hours of just fun.
So that's a perfect time for comics too.
Yeah.
5 to 7, because you get drive time, afternoon drive time. You sleep as late as you want. You go out to spots as late as you want right after that. That's the perfect time for fucking.
Yeah, and plus the crew too they put together is like Jacob, Black Lou, Christine. It's just they're fucking great. They're really good. I mean, as good as this crew you guys put together.
Oh, that's very kind.
I mean, it is. I mean, without these guys, who are you?
Same. Yeah, exactly. There's better actually. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, we could definitely do some trades. I'd love to get Lou over here.
Yeah. No, it's fun, man. It's so funny because Voss called me up to congratulate me. He's always gonna, you know, it's always gonna be about him.
Of course. No.
It always goes to
the illness.
It's he goes, congratulations.
That's nice.
You got my dream.
What is this dream?
You have my dream. You got my dream job. I was like, oh, but good for you. I'm happy for you.
We wanted to host a bonfire with...
No, he wants his own show. He wants his own show.
He has his own show with Bonnie.
On Sirius.
Oh, why does he want to be
Why?
Sirius?
Because it's his dream.
Okay.
Come on, guys. Become a man. Why do you think? It's just...
Yeah. Is it that he wants to do radio? Like he wants to have a steady
I don't
thing?
fucking know.
Yeah.
I just...
How could this be his dream, though? He's a comedian. Wouldn't his dream to be to do comedy?
I think Voss is looking for a ripcord.
Right.
Where he can get his dream is to get like something like this.
He finds one, but it's a noose.
Up he goes to pull it and it doesn't work. I think Voss, you know, look, man, I get it.
Steady income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Voss, you know what Voss should get? A residency in Vegas at a little casino where he's the Don Rickles. He can just go up. His crowd work has never been better.
So
go up and do his shit, smash the crowd. They come in. If somebody was smart, they would hire him at like the Plaza, somewhere to do a show 3 nights a week where he's got a residency. He can move it.
I want people unhappy.
Dude, I watched him.
Yeah, no, his friends and family he does. But the crowds he makes
funny.
happy.
But he makes people on vacation unhappy.
He's hilarious. He, one night, I'm just seeing him. From the stage, he accused a waitress of having scoliosis. He found a couple on a first date from like a Tinder date and ruined it for the guy. Just completely ruined it. And then I watched him. You could have seen him. He couldn't help himself. In the green room, there was a photographer, and he was like, "Hey, Rich, do you mind if I just shoot a couple more shots of you?" And Rich, this is not a comedian. Like, this isn't a riff guy. He's just like he's a straight photographer who's brought in. And Rich goes, "Yeah, I hope you shoot yourself in the head." And I'm sitting there laughing because it's so inappropriate. And the photographer goes, "Oh, is that for me?" And Rich is just smiling, going, "Yeah." The guy wasn't laughing. No. They're crying.
You know, Rich is he's a charmless clod.
He really is.
Clod.
Yeah, he has this small talk about prison guard. It stinks.
But he would be great doing crowd work in Vegas with insulting people.
I'm telling you, someone should look him there.
Yeah, that's the picture they're going to show in Voss Dies. And him sitting there, kind of smiling on a chair in an audience. You tell he's just tickled. He's pleased as punch with himself.
Yeah.
He's just said something shitty and he's pleased with himself.
I can tell he was doing stuff up there to make me giggle. He was saying things because he knew I'd be the bad giggling.
He has to call Bonnie right when he's done to tell her how good he is.
He called Bonnie from the stage.
No.
Yeah.
He calls me from the stage sometimes.
I wouldn't know where he's calling from.
What half-soul club are you at right now? I hear an echo in the background from the crowd.
I never, what you do, you can hear like the sound of a register opening and people are getting their refunds.
Yeah, somebody's getting a pina colada. Yeah, no, I never pick up.
I always pick up.
Do you?
Always.
I mean, as we get older, I do, because you never know. But
Yeah, always pick up for Voss because you know he's somewhere, especially between the Fridays and Saturday nights, and with him sometimes Wednesdays, gig nights. I'm here Wednesday through Wednesday. I hope he gets a residency. I hope he should leave Bonnie alone
in Florida.
There's no
Florida is where he'll get his residency. He's an old man.
Right.
They're old people. He'll do that. He's going to get his residency
And he'll
there.
just play golf.
Where's he going to get a residency in Florida?
Just some hospice. to get people accepting the fact that, like, you can either stay here and deal with this every week, or you can just die peacefully and dignity.
Yeah, some guy doesn't have. I hope your oxygen blows up.
You don't need to break. In race A, race B, I absolutely send it, and in race C, well, I have to take some avoid line out. So you notice that a bit later of an apex there, as we beat out the wider line in the highlighted area. You want to break just after that as you come into here. You actually want to take a wider line in to get a better line out. So you notice that a bit later of an apex there, as we beat out. Be careful of that barrier on the right-hand side. We continue down here then, foot to the floor then, to the left-hand side, and then through that, avoid that sausage, over towards the left, then we go. And what you're looking for there, as that curve goes off there, so it goes to a sharper left, that's when you're going to brake, okay? That is when you're going to brake. You can use that as brake marker. So you're going to brake a little bit, drop a gear usually, use all the curve on the inside, straight line it for this part here where you can cut quite a lot of the left of the curve, basically where the concrete is. And then for the right, that's coming up, brake just after the end of the curve there that I've highlighted, okay? Just brake just after that, and again, you're going to drop a gear, and you're going to use the gears to your advantage there, dropping a gear each time, and it just allows the car to rotate a little bit as well. We're down here then, very sketchy part of the circuit in this Porsche. So essentially, the end of the curve there is your braking zone, and you want to brake in a straight line. If you start to get oversteer, keep on the brakes, but just dab the throttle a little bit, okay? Just dab the throttle a little bit, it'll straighten out the car, and then you should be fine. Clip the curb, and be careful about running too wide on that old exit here. So yeah, just be careful. The car will want to oversteer in MR cars on that corner, and just be careful of power oversteer as well on exit. Finally, on the right-hand side then, we have the red thing there. I'm not sure what you want to call that. But the start of that red bit there, that is your braking marker here, okay? And you want to brake quite early here and really get it turned in as late as possible. Keep over to the left-hand side as much as you can to get a better run through the right. You just have to lift a little bit there. And as we head towards this corner, take my advice, as I said earlier, in the race, keep a tighter line. Obviously, try and head over to the right, to the middle of the circuit here. And your brake marker is that yellow barrier that I've highlighted on the left-hand side. So in we go, and you want to keep it very tight here. You're compromising this corner, get a better exit, okay? So keep it far to the left, and then a slight lift, clip the curb, and bolt out of here as quick as possible, and then head towards the line. And that is a lap of Lego Maggiore East Reverse. That's it for...
Fucking cool. Yeah, Alan, hey, you're still wearing diapers? You know, like all their medical secrets.
Yeah, I was with her the other day. She shit her pants. I liked it.
Yeah, so you took his dream job.
Bonnie and Randa come in and visit him. Yeah. Dad? I don't have to change his jokes. I owe my granddaughter money for Girl Scout cookies from her husband.
Fucking Voss, man. He's still doing it. Look at him. He's 65? 66?
I mean, I don't think that he would like.
I don't remember. I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, the way you're phrasing it is, like, at his old age, the fact that he's still doing it is, like,
No, I'm saying he's that ill, but look at him. That's pretty nuts.
Here's where he wouldn't like it. I think that you coming from this place now.
No, but he's old.
Right,
like, that's old.
And you're on the throne, right? You have the dream job.
I'm just saying he's...
And you're going like, but look at the old man still doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, good for him.
Buddy, good for him. Look at that. Looks good, does. Listen.
Yeah, meanwhile, you have the dream
He can get us cheaper tickets to movies. Do you understand that?
AARP.
dude, he's literally get the buffet, the special meals for old people.
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, dude, he's retiring age. He can get Social Security at right 65.
Might be able to, yeah.
That's not. You can't say it.
But yeah, I mean, for you to be complimenting him
I
from
know.
your position of power.
Understand what you're doing. I have a dream job. Say, look at the old coot still go.
Yeah, hey, I'm proud of him for just doing that.
Good for you. Getting up and doing it. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Yep, 100%. That's exactly what I'm doing. He's old and should be home chilling out a little bit.
Right.
Every weekend on the road.
Right.
Every weekend out there.
Golfing. Leave the dream jobs to the guys like you. Am I right?
And you.
Appreciate
You're sitting right there too, yes.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, you snatched this job right out from, you know how happy you'd be with just sitting here with Jim every morning?
You know how sad
Boston Jim is here. You know how sad the audience will be? For a week.
That would get very toxic.
You think it would? Oh, could you imagine how great it would be if Rich and Jim did a show together and they started getting into like real fights?
Like, you can't really stay that. Boss is not a big grudge holder though. Like, if you make up, you're good. Like, if you make up with Rich over an argument, it's done.
Yeah, but you like get into real fights and then you make up, but then you get into more real fights.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because it's every day.
Maybe, yeah, it's 3 hours. It is a long time. Like, it's very hard. I've done it with people I didn't like, but like not for crazy long. I didn't like Anthony. Yeah, I mean, he is tough. But you know what I mean? Like, it's hard when you're creatively collaborating because you're looking at each other. Like, it's very tough to do for long, without it spilling over because you can't. It's not like an office job where you just fucking both. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. You have to not only talk to each other, you have to create something in the moment and engage with each other. You have to be getting along for it to be decent, I think. And again, a lot of guys don't, and it still works.
Yeah, I mean, I would. The majority of radio partnerships, like that's always the story, especially the successful ones. It's always like, no, they hated each other for almost the entire run.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Like when you go to
that Mike and the Mad Dog 30 for 30 was amazing because it was like explaining how toxic it was. Although this is kind of a Francesa move that you pulled when Mike was on vacation, so Mad Dog was going to do the show by himself. So he real quick changed the intro music. They're both so petty. He real quick changed the intro music. So it just said, "It's the Mad Dog," instead of "Mike and the Mad Dog." And so he started his show just like not even acknowledging Mike. Just like, "This is the Mad Dog show, blah, blah, blah." Francesa immediately cut his vacation short. And the next day was home and walked right into the radio studio and sat down in his chair to be like, well, try to pull that shit again. I'm back. I'm not going on vacation.
That was Mad Dog being a dick, but Francesa is just such a fat baby. He's such a fat fucking baby. I just wanted to come back because I got a ride, and I'm like, I would be shitty if I came home.
We did have to change this new song we had.
What was it?
There was a jingle prepared.
Yeah, it was a jingle.
Yeah, the song was kind of like all about Bob taking everybody's show. It's serious.
Let's hear it. I would love to hear it. Bobby is doing it again. Bobby, he's fucking all his friends. Bobby is here for you today. Bobby show.
Yeah,
no way.
That was good.
I actually like it. And Sam.
Yeah, I mean, I get it where I fit it, you know.
Yeah.
It just, wherever there's a spot.
Francesa cut his vacation. What a fucking
cut his vacation after one day.
It's the worst.
After one day, because he heard Mad Dog up to tricks, and he said, no.
They're gonna find your dog.
But he didn't even talk to him. He didn't even talk to him. He just walked in like right before the show.
I think it's easier to talk about sports, by the way, than like when you're just trying to talk about.
True.
Sports are like. They can be entertaining, they can be funny, but it's when you're trying to be funnier, it's harder.
Yeah, because sports have stats, numbers.
I fucking hate stats.
I hate the
fucking worst. I hate hearing a quarterback. Do they?
Fucking hate.
fuck you. I hate when the guy goes, hey, what do you think about your new running back this year? I fuck off. Exactly. I don't listen to that spine break. Watch the Patriots get to the playoffs. Brady's gonna fuck him. I just found my Tom Brady picture. It was a good one. You got a Brady picture? I did, yeah. The Patriots or Tampa Bay? Patriots. I got him to sign a ball. I wouldn't do it now, but I was there, and I knew him and Aaron Rodgers were going to be there. So got them both to sign a ball and get nothing. I met him once with Jimmy Wahlberg, and I took the picture, and I panicked, and I froze. And then he walked away, and I didn't get my picture with him. Oh. Because I panic with Brady. You know how I am. No, but I mean, it's just, can I have a picture? I don't get, you're cool and collective. I guess so. Yeah. You're on a mission. Yeah, you have a mission. When you're around famous people, it's happening, whether they like it or not. I panic. I try to be one. Hey, man, I'm just one of the guys. I'm not. See, I know who I am. That's the difference. I know that I'm not on their level.
Yeah, Jim is not.
I know who I am, too. Later that night at the hotel, fucking jerked off. I have nothing else. Just fucking trying to call Donna. She's not picking up.
Jim is not on a quest to be accepted. He's not on a quest to be a friend. He's not on a quest to be like, oh, maybe they'll be into this. He's like, no. I don't care if they hate me. Yeah. We're taking a picture.
I like you. I know I'm not on your level. May I have a picture? Even if I'm nice to you, you're not going to want to be my friend. No. I did take one with Scaramucci, but how'd it go? It was fine. Yeah, we just chatted for a minute. It was very nice. I fucked up a little because we were gonna. He gave his number. Like he just. Yeah,
I mean, Scaramucci, like he should. Does he know? He knows who you are.
I don't know if he did or not. He didn't seem to, but I didn't care. I never.
Why did you get his number?
I said to him like, you're Anthony, right? Like as we landed, and he goes, yeah. And I go, oh, okay. And he asked what I was doing in town. He goes, oh, you're a comic. So we're just talking.
Did you Google him on the plane?
No, I mean I thought so. I asked him just like Anthony. You know why? Because I heard someone earlier on the flight call him like moochers. I'm like, I know that's it was driving me crazy. And when we took a picture, he put his hand up to shake, like this, but then I put it like a regular, and then I fucked it up, and we had to do it. You little baby bird, I lost. And then he asked me for the picture. He goes, "Yeah, I'll give him my number. You can just send it to me." But I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't type. And he just took my phone and just, let me do it. So see.
Thank God you flew private on the way home.
Yeah.
You embarrass yourself in public.
I do. I'm very embarrassed that another man take your phone.
I put it in.
There's a couple things he objected to, so I deleted it. It reminded me of the time I took my Rick Ross picture out here, and we shook hands, and I have the little whitest man hands being. It's so. I look like I have palsy. Let me see. I've had to find the picture. I don't know if I have it on my phone or my hard drive at home, but it's so embarrassing, my Rick Ross picture.
With the boss? Or the other Rick Ross?
It looked like you were throwing gang signs. No, he just grabbed me a certain way, but he's got a big hand, and my hand was like, it looks like he's like I'm a child in a hospital. If you zoomed in on our hands, like, oh, this is a sick boy with some sort of deformity. And the rapper came to take a picture with him to make a wish. And and look, the little fella's trying to shit.
So you like coming in and doing this every day now?
I mean, it's amazing. Yeah. It's fun. It's easy. Right. I mean, I'm stepping in, and they already built this whole thing. So
That's true.
You just turn the mics on. There's a sheet of stuff you really don't get to usually. If you wanted to
get a sheet of stuff?
Yeah, there's a sheet of stuff that you might talk about.
We don't get it. We don't
really get to that.
We don't get a sheet of stuff.
You don't get a sheet of stuff?
We don't have Lou.
Oh, Lou is good. And then as you're talking about stuff, like you'd be like, oh, dude, she sounded like a horse. All of a sudden,
we don't have sound effects.
No, I don't know. I mean, as good as Stern, like that fat Lou.
No, Lou is he's incredible.
I mean,
he's incredible.
We were doing stuff yesterday.
He used to do Brewer Show way back in the day. Always that's his skill set.
I don't know if I would like on Kill Tony, Red Band does it very well. Like they'll throw in all these band sound. Like it's really well done. I don't know if I would like that though. Like he's sound effects.
We try to start doing like Foley work.
Troy can barely answer the phone.
It was very funny. He does it in a very funny way. You laugh. It's part of the joke.
It's part of the joke? Okay.
Yeah, like it's very funny.
And they renamed the show The Bonfire?
No. That's nice. No, they did not. The Bonfire. It's the Bonfire.
No, because it says on the phone screen that you told a story on the Bonfire.
On the Bonfire. Did I say Bond?
You didn't know. That's whoever wrote the phone screen wrote.
I call it the Bob Fire now.
You do.
I'm just lighting a fire under that audience every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed
Started with a chip, went into the Southern guy.
Oh, that's my thing. Southern Chip.
Yeah. So it's not spelled with a T then. Bonfire.
Who spelled it with it? Who did that?
I don't know. We were running on the phone.
Bonfire. That would never happen over that crew.
Did you think it was that's how it was? No, I just wrote it fast and then added a letter.
Do you have Gramercy? Gramercy will correct all your problems.
What's Gramercy?
Oh, Gramercy's the best. It goes on your phone, so when you text, it corrects everything and then tells you, hey, choose another word. That one's not that good.
Let's say advanced autocorrect.
Yeah, that. It's awesome.
You wouldn't like that?
No, my fucking dumb phone telling me how to communicate.
It becomes smarter.
I resent my email. I know you can turn the option off. I'm just lazy. But when I'm writing, like, so do you want to? And then it finishes.
right now. They're rushing a cold can of Dr. Pepper. You can tell me. 100%. I didn't talk to you. All right. Here you go. Sammy. And I wouldn't have even asked for it. You go, Sammy, thirsty? As a matter of fact.
You want to put it in a little container and it brings it to you.
Well, I mean,
you know, somebody 5 feet of walking and they still have to bend down and put it in there. So I know to put it. Yeah, of course. Shit, robot.
Well, eventually it'll get a claw. They can open the fridge, take out a Dr. Pepper.
Do they have the dog one? What is the dog one? Do they have the dog one?
What makes the dog?
Wait, this is Amazon, so it probably has to be connected to something.
You're right.
Recognize his face. Camera's been there to recognize faces, but not to record. Yeah, it does. Ask if it records. Ask. Dog, you record. Is this a call to the dog? Yeah, you want it's like that. You know, it's heading down. Jim, it's a toy. No, you get a regular robot. A regular robot. I want something that will fucking turn the cameras on high. And then I'll hide that. Go to this thing. No, you're a sorry, wait. Shush. Shush. I know you bring it down. You got your medium hoodie sunrise. No, private security. Security home, bro. Jim, you want the Amazon thing that we already saw? Yeah, I got rid of Travis. I'm not talking to you. No, security, Travis was right. I think Travis was right. Oh, look. No, scroll down. No. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Travis. Scroll down. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Personal home, bro. Personal home. Oh, look at the other one. Wait, stop. The red one that's coming up. Actually, it's a drone that takes off and goes around your house. It gives you
Mirror. This is so basic. This is Black Mirror. You know, I can see every angle in your room without having a camera and every person. I fucking think it's great, man. I'm out of my fucking mind. It's great. This is Sky Code the Trooper. Yeah, the Chinese Union him because some of that fixed it. How long did it charge for? Yeah, 5 hours. So you go and check your plan, you check it, and then plans like I couldn't be happier. I'm very sad. That's like Travis, the way the oranges. Yeah, how great that is. Actually, it's my right. Oh, the burglar. Of course. I forgot this was the burglar. We still have this I said earlier. Yeah, I have this I said for the animals. Still have the fat burglar. So I was trying to get through a window. Right back in the phone. Dad, let me tell you something. I have 5 ring cameras in my house. How many? 5. They're too big. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The Queen's jewels? No, it's not. You can get Big Brother. Actually, you do. When I can do Big Brother after dark at Jim's party. I'll explain to you. If you're done making any comments about my possible motive, I like to have one in the kitchen facing the shirt. I like to have the doors both faced. I can see it today. The doors open to the fucking alarm. I have one in the hallway facing the door. I have one looking into my closet. So if there's ever, you know, coming out. If I ever have a contractor there when I'm not there, like I've had my super glue in the house when I'm not there, he has to. And I tell him, just so you know, there's a camera. Anybody who's in there, no one's going in and taking my shit without me seeing it. I want one thing like that. That's amazing. Because somebody might grab that Kiss poster. Fuck yeah. Yeah, valuable stuff. Science Center. Science Center. You're in the picture. Yeah. Cut me out. All of a sudden, you got yourself a little item. How much is this? So this is $1,000. It's not yet available. Scott can request an invitation. Yeah, you was announced a year ago and it's still not available. They'll give you one. And they'll probably send you one now for you to test out. If you want to be a tester. Well, you walk it through the house probably, so if you tell it where to go. But you'd give it its path. I suppose so, yeah. You don't want to go into walls unless it has you probably kind of like drive it down to the road that it's going to go. Right, so it records the GPS. Yeah. That would make sense. I mean, you guys are just making this up. That sounds right. You have to have an answer. I'm going to tell you something. You know, I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of yours. But you say this stuff? You know what? Listen, man, you're awesome. I love you, man. Love you too, dude. Sir, let me jump in real quick. Go ahead. Bob, you've been consistently wrong this entire season. Wow! That's not right. Travis isn't incorrect. You have a cunt protege. You have a little cunty guy. Can I tell you something? Does your cunty work? Can I tell you something, Bob? I don't like that. You've known me for a long time. I've known you since you were a little boy. Sure. And I still see that little button nose sticking out of your hoodie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I still see it. It's a man face, but little tiny nose. Cindy Lou Who is still inside there. Look, yeah, I let that part of me, for the most part, go a long time ago. Sure, you matured out of it. But somebody has taken the throne of C-wordness, I call it, because I don't even use the word anymore. Yeah. Somebody is. You're not a protege anymore. Yeah. They're the master. It's the Mr. Hyde to the Dr. Jekyll. That's right. He comes right out. Look at him. That's right. He looks like an unhealthy dude. I let that go. That's the monster, and he still exists. And he's intact. Oh, he really is. Just come on. The Ring Always Home Cam only flies along preset flight paths. For now, yeah. Okay, so by the way, that's not Travis contributing information to the show. That's Travis contributing, hey, Bob, I was right again, but more importantly, you were wrong. And I get to use my fingers again. Yeah. And point at you and then put my hand on my hip again. Well, myself, Sam, and Jim both came to a conclusion. You were like, no, that's stupid. Can it pause somewhere and hover if you needed to? Yes, it can. I don't know that. I love look at his little finger. Look at his little finger. Look at his little finger go up. He loves using that little wand, don't you, Harry? He has a little wand. And he also loves when he remembers to say, I'm not sure, let me check. And he's being fake nice to Jim, too. No, let me check. Trust me. He's a cunt to Jim, too. Fair being fair, he has generally been right today.
He has been very right today.
The dog thing, it wasn't Bob was asking you to
Bob
something.
did
It's a
not.
toy.
He did not.
It's a
He
toy.
did
The
not.
dog is a toy.
But he didn't play the whole video. This is the problem with him. It actually has security in it. You can, it does. It will walk up and take video of somebody who's there. And we see them. He will get it. He has the search abilities. One thing, and then he's done.
He's telling me to stop both of them.
The little fingers there. Look at where is it now? He's still look at. He can't hear. You should be hearing fingers clicking right now. You hear his mouth wax.
Does Jacob ever go to you after an episode of The Bonfire and say, "Hey Bob, good show today. Wanted to point out I was right and you were wrong"?
No, because you know why? We're always together. It's a team. It's a team. It's such a team.
You think it will?
Do you think they'll ever argue? It's a team. It's a team.
Do you think the staff is going to get tired of Bob?
If he's as wrong on The Bonfire as he is on here.
I don't know how long this show's going to last with this attitude. I settled it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It is what it is. We understand this. Wow. Holy shit.
I don't have any aspirations.
I'll get it. Yeah.
Wow.
We should. Yeah, we do. I would like to give you pointers on how to teach this position. How's that?
Those would be great if you
I want to be invited into this little passive aggressive.
You want the ring? Helicopter.
I like that. You know, I tell you one reason I like it. Because I had to walk by the little windows that were blinky. This fucking thing flies around and you can see if there's any problems.
Oh, like when you're out of town, you can see if there's any bugs.
If it's raining, so far so good. I have little things that will detect that sound in my house. Jesus. Just in case. No, for floods, I don't want to fucking redundancy.
All right, I like the redundancy.
It is important to start training. See, you know,
Systems are in place. That's how the troops do it.
I don't have no shit.
You got a couple.
I have 2 break cameras.
You got 2 houses.
On each house.
You got a couple.
Break cameras.
Just trying to move around people.
Yeah. I am. Yeah, there's been guys on my territory, they can actually work from them.
Ninjas.
No, these are not ladders. They're just ladder ninjas.
They just have ladders.
They have ladders.
You two gotta calm the fuck down.
But they all work. It shows you.
Alright, can you make a fuck me up a bit?
It's not easy. 100%. It's very hard. It's very hard to get on.
Well, if you're on the roof.
I mean, there are cows. I'll give you 10 cows. I'll give you $10 million if you can on your territory. $10 million. I'll give you $10. I'll give you 1,500 cash. I've already done it. All right, not you because you have Spider-Man and insect like abilities. No, and there's road cameras, but still, like you can never have too much security on a penthouse. You can't. No, you can't. The reason why you're not on a penthouse is for security. It's brother. You can't. It's hard to get up. It is, and again, there's roof cameras with the building has it. And it would be whoever went through would be seen and be very close to you. You see, go up the stairs and jump down. What do you think? And then up the side of the building. Yeah.
Fuck.
He thinks that like people wouldn't fell down.
I've seen guys look at what they can. When there's I mean, very rarely, but there's cameras. You can see them. Once they're over, when guy comes in, he's hooked up. There's camera going in. God bless you.
Where do they go with the kiss poster after they break in and to go back up on a roof? They the kiss poster to you.
And then they're gone.
Oh yeah.
Not if you had that dog. And all of a sudden I hear a crunch. And they would snap on my butt.
And that's security system. I'm trying to be like leaving a Tamagotchi keychain on the doorknob. It would do that.
It's basically
Tamagotchi.
just a parachute out.
With the kiss poster.
Hold the kiss poster, throw the parachute, jump. Jimmy can post this.
That's actually that's
Take it out.
because you know it's a little thing. You just throw the parachute first. Yeah.
It might do 3 charges. You charge flies for 5 minutes. That's more than it. I'm sure they'll fix that. They can put it better, man. And also for your home as well. last week, I did have a nice strip of some lie. There's a little tinkle. Lie. I was sleeping, dreaming of having to piss. And my dreams were reality. I woke up and I peed and I got back in bed. You're a guy who makes your dreams turn inside down. That's how I stamped it out that way.
Damn.
Did you tell your lady that you went to bed? You did tell her. She knows what she said. But she says she's realized the mistake she's made. Yeah. That's part of the package. Part of the Jim Norton package. Like the view. Piss in the bed. I can piss regularly. Maybe you probably hope that all my sweet body is I don't think so, man. But you drive a long time, you hold the piss, and then you piss, and like you're not done, and it's one of those like my hands and the way it goes. But you have to know. It's not what you're
Jesus.
And then it pisses during the day, right? Full sound, right? Yeah, mechanics working like a nice crisp. Yeah. Morning pisses.
That was my fucking race, dude.
Yeah, you just gotta get the gears moving. How? Well, that's all you know. I figure my mom would know. Maybe if you sit down with me. Sit down with me. Yeah. You sit down. You sit down. Yes. Yeah. Our engineer Mars would never sit down to pee. Mars? Yeah, he had issues with his mom. So he would never sit down to pee, even if he was shitting. If he was shitting and he felt like he had to piss, he would finish the shit, hold the piss, then stand up and use the urine. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. He should have been, because he's not a woman. He should have been in that and then fix shit. Right? That's crazy. That's crazy. I have to piss too. You have to piss? Yes. Oh, wait a minute, bro. What time is it? Hour and 35 minutes we're talking. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow, that's a long time. That's how we rock on Chip and Yeah, we just talked for a while. Real chill. We don't have a producer tell us anything. No, we just didn't want to. They're in charge of me. Yeah, but you really put Bob in his place. Well, when he's wrong, he's wrong. You're wrong. You're right. How's that? Right? Yeah, see, he took it. He loves that. He likes that. I hope you get beat Barry today. How did she hit you? With a pan. Yeah. I mean, that's why Travis always wear long sleeves. I bet she digs her fingernails into his arm. She says, I asked you to fucking clean it. She probably gets mad when she fucks with me too. Don't fuck with Bob. She talks to gritted teeth. Yeah, she will too. I love her too. I found a nice photo of Bob and Lisa from many years ago. Oh, you sent it to my lawyer. Thanks. You get a friend? I already have a friend. It's the line of friend. No, but it's a good one. It's to know what I mean. Does that make you feel that Bob's got you and him and just your wife? I'm gonna get that with a friend conflicted because I do love both. Yeah. Right. Hey, I love both those people, but this is making me feel weird. I might get into like a 9 last case. I love that. Yeah. Maybe a clock. Maybe a clock. You know what? I did, you know what? I'm not gonna use it. What they do. Actually, I'll make it into my background. It's a super. Well, we should break. Miles gonna pitch the super now. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a break. Piss.
crap is that chicken and egg show?
It's probably a lot. Yeah, you hear Bob Kelly full-time on the bonfire now?
Isn't it weird? I go bitch. Isn't it weird having a full-time gig? Like you were it's freaking me out. Yeah, I like it. It makes me feel more normal than stand-up, but it does take it used to stand-up. I'm a new regular chili. It's not too much. And too much like every day. It's cool. It's good. It's good, but it's too much. I was all day on yesterday, all day the afternoon. Now that regular day, I want to relax a little bit. I kind of just want to focus on that show.
It's good that your kid's not little anymore, so it's probably a little tougher when your kid's little.
Well,
to give up days.
no, it's going to be easier because
You were there for your kid when he was growing
now
up.
he wants me. He's like, he knows. He recognizes your absence.
And he's used to you being there.
And now it's like, where you going? We gotta go to work. Sure, you have to. He doesn't understand. You have to. I mean,
You're not gonna do the bonfire from the chef.
no, you have to. You have to. You have to.
I agree.
You just can't. You have to.
You're in there.
Yeah, it's great. It's perfect. It's like, I mean, you just. It's hard to touch. You can touch. You can't touch when you're doing your remote. That's the problem. Yeah, so it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it. Oh, that's fine to make my remote. Yeah, which is weird. I mean, this week. Yeah, we're now on vacation.
You look around.
I never hooray, baby. Hooray, fucking hooray. Dude, yeah, you go there. Yeah, it's 3 or 4 shows. Yes, and this is it switches here and there. It's been married for a while, for months. It's been a holiday, and it was great. Awesome. Yeah. And I don't know, they were Miami fan, that's right. Perfect. Yeah, it's clean. Tony, City Murders.
Allison Levy, Tony B, Ray
Who's Allison Lee? Tony V is great, right? Who's Allison Lee? That's great. Yeah, it's great. I'll be there for that.
That's WrestleMania. That's I'll be at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles for Not Sample Mania. That's March 20th.
Oh, you know we're doing it. Plus, you know, yeah. Great. It's a great show. And now we clean them. That's I know the crowds are down the road. Can't be too bad. Yeah, you can't be able to see them. It's great. But wonderful thing.
You guys remember?
Oh, it's been all day long. Frolicking, swinging and frolicking, grease, just smashing. Yeah, Max is over last time we went. Last year, keeps going 2 weeks. For Christmas, I could finally go to Christmas. Let's just go fucking do Christmas when we get back. Regular traditional shit.
That way you get it from a trip.
And you get so we did Christmas and we stand up. The garden is right. The last time I have to go show for you and I. Let's just stay. Right? We stand up late, and I just did like 2 more shows with him because he's so generous. And then they got cold.
That's right.
They had to sleep for a month.
But now you get it. Okay. Not come back. There's not so many vacation days.
Just do it over Zoom. Like, yeah, I was just saying.
I know you guys don't do that.
like Gary Glitter. One month out. How bad do you need to jerk off to that where you can't wait a month? Jesus fucking Christ.
78, sentenced to 16 years in prison in 2015 after he was found guilty.
Was this where was this? Because in Vietnam he had gotten in trouble for like fumbling with like really young girls. He had child porn. Like this is like a lot of different shit.
Well, he was recently spotted at the Bayo Hotel hostel.
After getting out after like 8 years in jail, 7 years in jail.
Yeah, he went in 2015. In the United Kingdom, where he was allegedly typing how to avoid detection when web browsing on a cell phone.
How do they catch him on camera? I mean, these guys. If you see a camera, what are you looking up at it and asking the camera if you spell things right?
But like everybody thinks that our privacy this, they're gonna catch us on camera doing that. Everybody's getting caught because they're Googling dumb shit.
He wants to jerk off to that so badly he couldn't wait. He's 7 years, he's out for less than a month.
I mean, they say that's like
he just has to jerk off.
Well, that's what they said. Like those are the repeat offenses on cases like this are just through the roof, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that
recidivism is very high?
Yeah.
Because he's not just a guy who watched it; like he did it. Like, you know what I mean? He got convicted of doing it.
Oh, there it is. Somebody took a picture of him.
Yeah, but can you see what he's writing? Like it's just his phone.
Give it a zoom ski.
Yeah, if they enhance, you can probably see.
What would they have to do?
Enhance.
Oh, don't let me forget I enhanced.
Don't let me forget I enhanced. Yeah, back in jail. But now this is just, will he get parole? He didn't commit a crime, but I guess he violated the terms, very strict terms of his parole.
Right, so...
When he was picked up, he told officers he was trying to find the onion, which is...
the onion
router? The web browser?
Yeah.
I thought it was slang for 13-year-old girl, but the onion. Hey, welcome back to the onion.
Okay.
All right. Making notes.
Yeah. So he's going back.
I don't know.
I hope. I really hope he goes back.
I mean, literally, if you're in jail for 7 years and you're out and you're still in the halfway house, you don't have to do it.
He's got to go to jail forever.
I gotta tuck my dick.
It's got to be forever.
I can't. I 7 years. I gotta tuck my dick now. You're not gonna be in the halfway house.
It's gonna be a fucking horror show.
My dick now.
It's up to the parole board.
I can't.
He's a danger to
He's
society.
obviously gonna do that again.
He's a danger to society.
Can I please be honest?
Gary Glitter?
Actually, there's so much.
Oh, yeah.
Is that him right there?
Yes.
They showed another guy. My Gary Glitter child porn story, and they show a picture of David Bowie. What are they doing?
He went to jail for molestation.
Yeah, really young girls. How? He got 15, but he got 7. I think they said the judge said that the crimes were pretty bad, and he wanted to give him more time, but the prison was so long. Yeah, I don't know a lot of the details of it.
In 1999, he was sentenced to 4 months in prison for possessing 4,000 images of child.
4,000? That's so many images.
In 2006, he was sent to jail for 3 years for obscene acts with 2 girls in Vietnam.
Oh, that's the one.
When he returned to the UK, he was placed under sex offenders register. Then he was sentenced in 2015. This is for 16 years. When he was found guilty for sexually abusing 3 young girls.
Fuck.
Now he was released.
So he'd already repeated it multiple times, and now he's looking to get on the dark web. What are you looking to get on the dark web? Nothing. Nothing.
Blockbusters. She cut his foot.
No, he can't find it.
Can't type. Can't jerk off.
Can't follow it out.
Can't film. Can't do. Just not over. And he said things like,
You don't think he should be locked up?
get rid of him.
Kill him.
Well, we should.
They should. I mean, it's England. They should bring the Tower of London noodles with the torture.
I don't know, that sounds good. Like the head of those pyramids. See the pyramid?
Yeah.
It goes into your mind. Oh, it just splits you open. And they think if you survive it, the disease will kill you.
Yeah.
Just a criminal if you can get your ass. I mean,
They got away with using this in the Joker movie. He doesn't know what it
he
is.
doesn't get the money he sold. I don't need to see them playing it live because it's just.
It's an amp.
I hope so. There's three guys yelling hey in the studio.
I mean, can you imagine this song, right? And you're like, what part of the song are you? And you're like, I'm the vocalist.
On the side it's hey.
It's not playing instruments. It's just a vocalist.
I'm dancing to this weird. It's a good song. The guitarist is by the Smurfs. The drums aren't even doing shit. I can keep this beat out on the drums. Right now it's real. Can't tell. You're clear. Alright.
Now, is this my fault? You didn't even do that. You didn't do that one. You guys do this one.
I don't like this for 1 and 2. Why is it 2 drums? Because this beat's so complex. Yeah, but the guys get the cymbals. There's no cymbals.
Oh, this is very good.
He's good. This is on your level. It's unnecessary.
No, it's totally unnecessary.
You don't need it. This song, you don't need that outfit.
No, not with that. I mean, it's the outfit is what makes him. If you're just a guy with no glitter on, people would be like, why is that guy here?
Yeah, the way it is now. I mean, it's like an angel fell by accident.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, this is not a good video.
Sucks.
Yeah. There's like this drum line
It's a stadium anthem.
It is, yeah. Not written in English. I don't think that. Was it written?
Maybe like was it not written? I mean, it's certainly written to be some kind of an anthem. It's anthemic.
I know, but it was written in 72. So, did they even think? I never made it this way. No one has. Well, actually, the first one there was. I hate that little lady thing. It's as correct as no shit. It's garbage. Yeah. Well, they're in a jukebox.
Oh, this
Yeah,
works
that's
in
a
the room too.
Yeah.
That does look like the company must have.
Jukebox is the club.
Yeah.
Never heard this.
Nobody ever has. No, the only time anybody's ever heard this song is in increments of 7 seconds
That's right.
between endings.
Like that part when it wraps up is good. That's the only part that's good.
But not with the lyrics. But stop talking over it. No, the hey is so much better.
But his lyrics are good.
Terrible. This is a genre.
He's not lip syncing well. He's got fat nose impersonator.
I mean, imagine if somebody was just like sitting there singing like, I've got the rhythm, and I've got like, yeah,
This is not. This is so bad. It's hypnotizing me. I mean, it's fucking hypnotizing. This is so shit. This is terrible. And the visual. You hate the visual. The audio is not good. You're not looking. I step on. But if I look at him with his skin out, black Reebok stickies in that outfit. I mean, this is so bad.
yeah, I mean, this is Jock Jams. This is not meant to be the Warner Brothers.
You like the rock and roll version better? I do.
Maybe this is Gary's idea, and then the guitarist had the idea for just the haze.
Yeah. What do we do? When Gary left, they're like, Gary stinks. Let's just put in hay.
Yeah, this song was meant to be coupled with other things. The idea that I'm just sitting here enjoying this song has never happened.
I don't know, because when it was written, they didn't write necessarily
No, but it's
for stadium anthem.
gotta get ready.
Bullshit. I love that she's just a simple drummer. That's why it's good.
Of course, that's why it's good.
Yes, how many? I don't know. What do you want? John Bonham behind the kid? Is that shit? No, she's great. She's fine.
That's like say, like, yeah.
Right. Yes. Stupid kid. Stupid kid. Listen to that. Twice track. And 2 years. All right. Well, just try to straighten it. Man, band. It's a 2-man band. It's a person. It's just like Royal Blood. There's 2 people. It sounds like there's 5. So there is designed to be a 3-piece band.
Guitars, vocals.
And it's not.
I mean, how is it not guitars, vocals?
It's 2 people. One person sings. Plays the drums and sings. There's no bassist. No. It's a 3-part band. And if Royal Blood, now it's Royal Blood. Make your guitar Jack, the bassist.
No, there's no person.
Royal Blood is 2 people too, but he plays bass. Makes it sound like there's no bass. The Royal Blood? No, Jack White. No. Like,
or if there is, or Jack White will play bass.
You ever hear Royal Blood play? Or there's some play Royal Blood, Little Monsters. Listen, tell me this doesn't sound like is there some playing bass? It's not getting you. Get your guitar down.
Yeah, no, Jack plays everything.
Just yes. Play on that way. Right, you just get
I get why Brooklyn looked better from Nurse. No, that's safe for yourself. I guess. Right. But I get why Meg was so stressed out. Why? Because Jack would use that list. Meg just had to follow. You know what I mean? Like, you would just start playing, and Meg was like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing then. And every single show was, like, incredibly different. Like, there was no sort of, yeah, it's kind of like this. We might switch it up here and there. Every show was totally different, and Meg would just kind of follow along wherever Jack was. That'd be tough. Yeah, unless you're, because, you know, he does stuff that makes it harder for him to play. Yeah. Like, you know, I mean, he used to, like, insist on recording the albums on 8-tracks. Like, he wouldn't use computers at all. Why is that? Because he just liked it. He liked the challenge. He liked that there were no wasted takes. You know, he's changed now as a solo artist. He uses Wayne stuff. He has bigger bands. He uses computers. But, like, when it was just him and Meg, it was literally just him and Meg, and they would record reel to reel. There's something cool about playing a song and tracking it. That's the song. Yeah. Yes. She's a great drummer. No, she's exactly what this band should. She's a great drummer. She's a life drummer. She's my wife playing drums. Yeah, I mean, it's like a punk rock band. Travis knows about it. If you put in the most skilled musicians on the solo, what the band is, right?
Damn.
Very skilled musician. Right. Jackson is really skilled musician. He's incredible. And that's why it lets him shine. She's just kind of simple. Look at him and his wife. She's like, they're not even a music band.
Fuck.
They're not married. They're divorced. They were divorced. That's his sister. They are brother and sister. Well, they're both last name is White. Jack White and Meg White. Yeah. You said that. I would never. She didn't want those out. I've never. She's good. Wow. I would love to see. Great. I'm trying to think of answers. I can't think of right now. I'll try. We know your intention. Want you and you got this. What's your problem? I mean, that was too much. That was, I mean, I didn't think you could go there. That's one of the best songs that makes sense. It's a great song. It's a great it's a good song. Great stadium. Play on. Yeah. Trust. Nice. You don't need hands. Sure, I can do it. It's not much. Yeah, that's what you're getting.
Fuck.
Exactly. You're not even playing the drum. I'm not playing the guitar. I'm not a drummer. Bobby played drum on the show. He's the best one. That's her. You look at him and you're better than her. You're fucking, you play the drummer are better. She's very British. I speak. I mean, okay, there's no. What do you about the British? What do you say about her? No one's going to be able to her. It's the thing. I mean, look, my friend Lenny's wife is listening, and I don't want her to think I'm a pervert. Shout out. Lenny Marcus. She's a big fan. Yeah, she's delightful. I would like to see her coach. So Lenny's wife? Oh, wow. Maybe this isn't what you're saying, Lenny. We're talking about Meg White. Fine, I didn't know. We're digressing and coming back. But on the same, I want to see the conclusion as well. On Meg White and Truth Energies. He's been done with this show since 2019. He's a fucking DJ. It's hard to listen to this nonsense when you're a fucking pussy machine. You think Troy cleaned up? No, you're eating up at me. No, I'm engaged. You're engaged? You know that? Not anymore. He's a good boy. Yeah, you're a ribbon the game. Yeah, back in the day. If you look at him back in the early aughts, each finger was a different color from a different color. Really? Yeah. Yeah, a listener said something for Troy, which I can bring in. Okay. What is it? It's Lou. It's a surprise. Jim, you think he used that thing between his legs? Yeah. What's your favorite? What do you want? Meg White's one? Yeah. No, boobs. Where'd you get those
stylish pants. Yeah, those are nice, man.
Keystar. You know what the real star is?
Fuck it. That's right.
He used that. Jim, be honest. You think Troy used that thing?
He dragged that dick across pussy like a stegosaurus tail.
Just dragged it. Is that true, Troy? No. Back in the day?
Back in the day,
Yeah,
not now.
yeah.
20 years ago. You ever think to fuck 3 girls at the same time? Standing up in a bar while you're DJing?
You did that, right?
No, that does sound fun. Yeah, your hands would stink. No, nude. Just try the nude.
Troy, you just want to say the word. You're
Yeah, it's a fun word. I get it. Just, we can say it, we do. Yeah, but some people say it. It sounds good. Yeah. Okay.
John on Long Island. What's up, John?
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Better now.
Every time I hear fans talk about music, like especially a band that I like, it makes me hate the band. It makes me never want to listen to the band again.
So don't listen.
I just, oh my God. Like you want it to be so special, and it's just so awful when you talk about it.
I agree.
You cannot live.
You agree? Yes, I do. You're trying to help him out, but John is not doing a good job of coming up with words to explain his point.
No, I don't know where.
What is it, John, that you